play different classes, but I still don't know how to do that, and I don't want to spend the entire one shot being like, sorry, I don't know what I can do. So I always feel stuck. Like, I always feel like I should just pick a class I already know how to play, which is like Druid, basically. Because I don't want to spend the whole one shot trying to learn how to play a character or like slow down the game.
As honest to God, Druid is one of the more complex ones because not only are you
I don't even know how to play Druid.
Yeah, like honest to God, it's like I love Druid to death, but like they're I think in my opinion the worst class to play for like I need something to play, not something complicated.
Yeah. I just mean in terms of like
yeah.
I'm not really familiar with how to play any like most of them.
Yeah, play
so I never know what to pick.
Fighter.
There's a
Barbarian are
couple.
pretty good.
Yeah, like
I walk up, I would like to hit him 4 times, and then I'm done.
Is that fighter you said?
That's fighter.
Yeah. Or
Barbarian
there's
is,
Barbarian,
I hit him, but
which
harder.
I hit him, and then when he hits me, it doesn't hurt as much. Like fighters, like I hit him and he can't hit me because I have stupid AC. So those aren't bad. Like those are pretty easy to like pick up and play. I will log into this account.
What? I'm just gonna.
I could do a barbarian.
While we wait.
Yeah, barbarian's great. I can talk to you about. I'm gonna give you the quick and dirty version of all of the subclasses if you would like. Totem Warrior is what Luth is. No. Yes, Totem Warrior is what Luth is. It gives you a couple options every every 3, 6, 9 levels, whatever. That's the one that makes it so that every time I get hit, it's just halved if I'm raged. It's just period. Zealot is too angry to die. Like, if you're raging and your health goes below 0, like goes to 0, you're just still raging until your rage is over. Like you're still active, you're still alive, you're still healing stuff.
Still mad.
At the end of your rage, you need to be like stabilized or healed, but you can like make death saving throws while you're making death saving throws while you're raging. Like you can die, and if you hit if you fail all 3 of your rolls, you're still, as long as you're raging, you're still alive. And then you can be patched up. So like Zealot is like a level 15 Zealot like is frankly almost unkillable. Like period. Yeah, because you get your Rage Beyond Death feature at 14. Yeah. Yeah. Wild Magic. What's Wild Magic? Wild Magic Barbarian is fun, but I would recommend not doing it because like Wild Magic stuff and like you're like I just need it to be simple. Berserker sucks. Don't look at it. Just keep moving. Storm Barbarian is good, fun. You do a lot of damage to things around you.
You have to calculate a bunch of additional damage, which kind of is a pain.
If you watched Crown of Candy, that was Lou's character. He was a Storm Herald Barbarian.
I did. Okay.
I finished Crown of Candy last week. It was crazy.
That's the most recent one that I watched.
It's too sad.
I loved it.
I loved it. I love like magical royalty realms so much.
It was phenomenal.
I also thought that Liam's character was going to end up with a flirtation with Annabelle. Is that the like captain?
Yes.
Yeah, and then I spoiled myself and found out that that's not the case, and I was like, well,
You played yourself.
I know. I couldn't finish it. I got to when they introduced the new character. God, why can't I think of her name?
Jesus.
Yes.
I know who you're talking about.
Yes.
The like forgotten, the other
Yeah.
daughter.
Yeah, the lost sister.
Yeah.
And then I was like, this is gut wrenching. I'm not having fun. I'm gonna stop.
In fact, a bad time.
Dean, where do you want me to put the token?
I'll just generate a bunch of empty character sheets and you can do with that as you will.
Oh. Yep.
I basically reused this this campaign because I ran it for a bunch of people a while back. Oh no, my name. Yes. Oops. How many people do we have? 4, 5?
5.
Right.
Oh no, Alan's not here today. Just 4.
Oh, he's not?
His brother said D&D sounds lame, and I hate your friends. And
oh damn,
100%. That's what happened.
that sounds like that's pretty on brand for Alan Taylor. What? All right, there's 4 generic character sheets. I can move them into a person.
I am Iva Toon Kewu.
I want to be cool.
Taking that. I will be taking that.
Okay,
Coop.
I'm gently moving
Coop.
your characters into a different location. Bear with me.
Wait, did we?
Wah. Wah. Done. Organized. Let's go.
Wait, so we are playing in Roll 20?
You can use your own character sheet. I'm using Roll20 so you can see the map. That's it.
Okay.
But you don't have to use a Roll20 character sheet. Oh, there's your face.
There's your face.
How do I turn that off?
You have to go
Nice
to your
face.
face. I'm sorry if you just doxed.
Are you streaming
I
this?
turned it off, but I don't think I did.
That's funny.
Hold on.
Don't do audio and video and just.
I don't remember how to turn this off.
Hello.
There's the little.
Oh, I'm still there.
Okay, you have to rejoin. It should reset the
Why was my face the only one that showed up?
Because I turned mine off by default.
Yeah, I don't.
I didn't even know that was something I could do.
Correct. You can use Roll20's in-game chat feature, and it sucks.
Fuck that. It's so bad.
Okay.
No.
No face. I'll turn my face on the other way though. Okay. I was learning spells.
We're in.
How do I? That's my character. Yes.
Where
and then I can
my game? There is my game.
click from here. Oh, okay, great. That's how that works. Okay, cool. Bada bing, bada boom. Oh, that's gross.
You're gross.
Did you fuck it? Fuck you.
Yes.
You suck. Cool.
There we go. And finally, this.
Yeah.
All right. Gamers, are you still crafting?
Yes, I'm not ready.
I'm almost ready.
I'm picking my spells though, so
I have a question. So we are people inside of big robots?
Correct.
We are, when we think about like names and backgrounds and like things that make us people. Is that for the little people?
Well,
In maneuvering robot?
Alright. It's weird. Don't overcomplicate it. You are a pilot in a giant robot. Have you ever any of you watched or read Gundam, Pacific Rim, or
I
Evangelion?
I'm familiar with the concept.
That's basically it. You are all part of an elite military force. You all pilot giant robots and you defeat evil.
Yeah, I'm specifically asking because I want to. I'm wondering if the name for my character is for me person pilot or for big robot.
It's whatever you want. You can name your pilot, but your robot does need a name. Code name, if you would.
Related to that, so
Mm.
I am playing a goblin. My robot's the goblin.
Right.
The person piloting is just a commoner.
As a human, yes.
You're a
Gotcha.
human pilot. Okay. Our human
Gotcha.
commoners have no skills, no nothing. As soon as we come out of the robot, we are useless.
You are Babby.
Gotcha. Yes.
Awesome. Okay.
Okay, so that answers my question. I have a breath weapon. I can use it because my character is the robot.
The robot has a breath weapon. The person does not, because that'd be different. I made bacon today using my cast iron skillet, which I'm gonna brag about till I die because it fucking.
I already
sucks.
have a cast iron skillet.
I
I
just got
recently
one.
had to. I for like 2 years I hadn't been taking care of it the right way, so I recently had to like
Reuse
I had to
everything.
fix it. Yeah.
Oof.
It's not difficult. It's time consuming.
Oof.
You pretty much smother it in oil and then you put it in the baking in the oven to bake for like an hour.
I basically everything I read just said like cook on it once a week or more, and use good oil.
Yeah.
I
It's
made
fine.
bacon.
It's the water that oxidizes it and like
Oh,
fucks it up. So when you wash it, just dry it. Like
good.
don't let it air dry. Like dry it.
Oh, do you?
I also just never. I didn't put it underwater unless I really had to. I would just wipe it clean and then put a
Yep.
fresh layer of oil on.
I'll do that once it cools down. After this, I'm going to give it a bit of a scrub because it's not perfectly seasoned yet, so it's got bacon bits on the bottom of it, which might just add tomorrow's flavor.
Bacon.
Bacon, but everything I made very crispy. I'm very excited. Truly incredible.
Oh my god, I haven't even gotten past my cantrips.
You fool!
There's so many to choose from.
Just pick some.
I'm
Figure it out as
working.
you play them. Roll dice. I don't know.
I'm working on it.
Did you just at me?
Yeah, welcome to the early 2000s.
I was playing League and
Ugh.
one of my friends typed in read. He was like, "Did you really just at me?" It's like that. Is that something you actually just did?
I was playing what was I doing? I think I was playing a cat in a one shot for one of my friends, and I gnawed at him. And given the fact that he was a massive weeb, he said, "I'll allow it," and he gave me advantage on my persuasion check. I was like, I felt like I just sold myself for something that was unholy.
Fortunate.
Me.
No, I have to. It just felt weird, and I never experienced that before.
What weird?
Yeah, for my consequences for my actions, never. It was new to me.
Is there a way to make on Roll20 the little squares that show who's in the thing in the bottom left? They're really big. I feel like they used to be smaller. How do I make them smaller?
If you go to the little gear icon to my settings,
Icon.
and there's a couple things here. There's a shit load of things here. But Where did I put it? I was just looking at it actually.
I think it's in, if you go to the settings, you go to audio and video, and then video display.
Yep, that's exactly it. You can set it from there to names only.
Yeah, regular is too big.
Yeah, I just small is too big. I just
Just
the
go to strict
like
names.
the like Patagonia patchwork of like the default profiles are just too like they're too much.
Yeah. Also,
So I
on a
just do names
laptop, so
only.
there's like 20% of my
Yeah, ridiculous.
ridiculous.
Identity theft.
Is there a way to import character sheets into Roll20?
Not unless you pay for premium.
That's okay. I'll keep it on D&D Beyond.
Oh, you should be able to do that, but I forget how. Yeah.
I mean, you could just pull up the character sheet and just.
Just tell me what you roll. I'm not. No. If you cheat,
Yeah.
then that's on you. In this game of robots, cool and vicious as you are. Wait. Hold on.
Oh. He's cozy.
Cozy.
Okay. Everything I wrote this game on my phone in like while I was waiting for my work shift to end. So I like everything's in my like Google Notes on that I wrote in like 1 hour.
Amazing.
So I have to redecipher what the fuck I was talking about. But it all made sense in my head. It was just
Inside my mind.
just let me in. Rebranded.
Aha.
Done.
If you download this, you download if you want, if you would like. This won't import your character sheet into Roll20, but if you roll on D&D Beyond, it will come out on Roll20 in the chat.
Oh.
But it's a Chrome extension.
Attention.
There is another one for Firefox.
I'm sorry, I use Edge.
Joke's on you, that's Chromium based, so these add-ons work for this too.
No.
So suck a nut.
Well,
Kieran, what browser do you use?
I'm on Firefox.
Oh yeah, hold on. I'll send it. There's a Firefox extension. That's the word.
Is it the same name?
Yes. And I just sent the link.
Oh.
indeed.
Are these all
Well, I do love. Hold on.
You could just get rid of your name entirely. I was gonna.
Oh, you're gone.
Oh, that's so funny.
Ah. Ah. You exist. Oh, let me do that. Let me do that. Mm-hmm. Doo-doo-doo.
So what
Dinosaurs.
what did you want us to do for character tokens again?
Just grab a royalty-free picture and upload it to Roll20 and put it on so I can like assign it to your character. Or just assign it to your character yourself so I can drag you onto the map.
Which one of these players is who? Does it matter?
I think Coop has been claimed and Les has been claimed. I think the
I want to be
other two
cool.
Wait, what?
are- The Zoombles. Oh,
And this is for our robot.
this is for your robot.
Okay.
So we need a robot picture, not a picture of our little person.
Yeah, I mean you can do both, but
Robot picture.
robot picture. Robots are going to be doing 90%, 98% of the game.
Okay.
Picture.
Robot Schnobot. Wow. Wow. Too early to start drinking, isn't it?
Where do I put the robot picture?
When you open up your thing and you go click on the edit, you can add
Open
it to
up
your
what
avatar.
thing?
Your character sheet
Oh, you
in
mean
Roll20.
on-
Yes. You go to
in
the top
Roll20.
right. You hit edit, and you can upload a picture, any pinch, or what you have you.
Okay. I'm not in Roll20, but I will upload it in a second.
That way I can drag and drop. Mhm.
It works.
It works.
Oh.
I like the D&D Beyond throws a little dice on your screen when you roll.
Yeah, you can tell it to stop, but
But I like it.
yeah, yeah, you have an option.
Censored. Ba-ba-da-ba. Grax. Ah.
I need to see.
And now form the legs. Very good.
Ian, so we're giant robots, right?
Correct.
You're gonna be so mad at me.
What did you do?
How big is giant?
Like Pacific Rim Giant. No, bigger. Gundam. Gundams. Your Gundams.
Okay.
I don't know what
I
that
don't know.
is.
Basically everything multiplied by 100, so the squares are 500 feet. Or fucking Sunrider, if you ever played the fucking dating sim. Giant robots.
Dale, what class are you playing?
Your mom.
Fighter and cleric.
Beautiful.
Goblin.
What class are you playing?
Artificer, just 15 levels of Artificer.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay.
So when we get started, I would like to see your weapon, or I would
Oh,
like to see
no.
something.
Hey, you didn't pre-stage all of that. You don't have to worry about it. You've already been a team. So if you want to set your shit up, you can do it now. So we don't have to waste
Hey,
time.
hey, would you like to see this heavy crossbow?
I would like to see this heavy crossbow.
It didn't work.
I am going to store a spell in it.
Oh.
Oh, that's cool. It like sends I can send like the description of it. I'm gonna store enlarge reduce onto your heavy crossbow.
Okay.
And the plan is that we're going to enlarge Kieran. as Kieran's a barbarian.
That's incredible.
Oh yeah.
How much more time do you need for shenanigans?
The rest of it is fine. All of my infusions, I'm using it on myself, so I'm not doling them out.
Hey, bring my microphone
Um,
closer to my face.
Dean, how do I add? I know I've done it a million times before. How do I add my character sheet to Roll20?
You take your character that's already created and you type in the information.
Well, then how do
Yeah.
they all have players and I don't?
Pick one that. What do you mean?
I
Pick-
see 4
So-
players.
My character sheet is empty on Roll20. I'm using D&D Beyond.
That's what I was going to use, but how do I?
Open the sheet
Oh, the rolling?
and name it yourself or whatever the fuck you want. Or Delvin, please. I don't know what she's asking.
I don't know
Is
how
it-
to make a character sheet so I can add my picture.
Oh, so on the journal tab. So either take Talir. Talir is yours. Like you can just take that, click it, open it. You can edit it. You can change the name and everything from there.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
That was beautiful. I'm done then.
Are you done?
Yes. I just needed.
Stop yelling at her.
No!
Yeah, stop yelling
Don't
at me.
yell at her.
Stop.
I'm doing my best.
Why not?
I made my character sheet in advance.
Oh yeah, you're doing better than most of the people.
Pretty huge.
I did it.
Congrats. Are you? What? Okay.
I'm a dragonborn, so my robot is just in the shape of a dragon.
Isn't that the fucking toy from like 2007?
That is.
Okay,
It
cool.
is.
Incredible.
It just brought back a lot of memories.
Oh,
I love him.
I love that.
The shitty fucking robot that just waddles forward and makes noise.
I love
I
him.
love it so much.
Okay. Whew. All right. Does anyone? Okay, so I run this just for liberty of time. I run this game differently and a little bit fast. It's like JRPG style, so it's not initiative based. It's your team, enemy team. Just so it goes back and forth, and we don't have to spend 20 minutes rolling for initiative. It's entertaining.
Sure.
However,
Okay.
do any of you have initiative bonuses of any kind?
I do.
I do.
What do you have? Like anything that's like +5 to initiative, plus advantage on initiative rolls, stuff like that.
I have a
Not just
+3 on initiative.
I
I have
also have
advantage.
+3.
Okay, so that's more or less moot. So one person in the party rolls for the party, and then the enemy will do the same thing, and whoever goes first goes first. But none of you have
Gotcha.
anything like you have advantage on initiative rolls. You have a +5 to initiative, like a alert feat or anything. Cool, that makes it simple. So it'll just be you versus them, and you guys can pick whatever fucking order you want to go in. If you want to establish it, or you just want to fucking swap around, it's fine. But that way we'll just
Okay.
go one team, the other team, and they'll all take their turn in succession. Okay. Okay.
Are you okay?
I'm dying. All right.
Really intense.
Is everyone ready? Yes. So, you guys are an elite team of spacefaring superhero rangers. I don't know. You pilot giant robots, you kick ass, and every week there's a new monster, and you beat it up. It's great. You work for the the United Defense Force, currently located in our solar system, many years in the future, and through a combination of science and technology, you have been granted gigantic robots to fight and defeat evil with. You have been brought into the briefing room to speak with the Admiral, who is a new task for you. Would you all care to introduce yourselves really quick? Like, just a short spiel about who and what you're playing. Mostly so I'd know what your names are.
Yes. The name of my commoner is Les. He's a very diminutive man. He's very unassuming, kind of just like your average SpongeBob looking guy. But the name of his robot is Ruth, so together they're ruthless. And so level 15 artificer. Yeah, that's it.
What does your robot look like?
Looks like actually pretty close to the picture that I have. Like very goblin, very much a goblin. It's smaller than most other robots. It's definitely smaller, the smallest on the team, I'm assuming. Loves to squirrel away where he shouldn't be, and loves to squirrel into creatures to destroy them from the inside.
It's horrifying.
Good. Dale, who are you playing?
My pilot's name is Quack Duckinsworth. And
Take this campaign seriously.
my code name and robot name is the Dogfather. It is this weird chicken-looking thing, and it's got a big old railgun on the top, and a little stabby sword that comes out of the hand. And I run around and I shoot things, and if they get too close, then I stab things.
Okay. Haran.
Hello, my pilot's name is Evelyn. My robot's name is Evelyn. I am operating a big human barbarian that likes to whack things, but also has a fondness for animals.
Okay.
That's
Very good.
awesome.
Hold on, is that your picture that you've chosen?
Yes. I used
Dolly?
an AI image generator.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm looking at, but I was about to say it looks like fucking Neodata or something.
I'm a
It's incredible.
big colorful robot.
I love it.
Yeah.
It is a 5-year-old who really likes Transformers and wanted to make one of their own.
Perfect. The best part about it is it's not copywritten, so we're good. Now, who do you got?
My pilot's name is Missy, and my robot's name is also Missy.
Come here, Missy.
Um,
Come here.
Missy, the pilot, is a dragonborn who just really wanted to be like one of the cool old style dragons. So she made a robot to become her dream. She's a level 15 sorcerer. I just picked all the top level spells that dealt damage.
No. Okay, great. Your pilot forms enter the briefing room, and you see the projector light up, and the shadowy image of the Admiral appears before you. Pilots, you have a new mission. The pirate lord Mortis has been ravaging the outer rings of Saturn. It is up to you to track him down and destroy his new superweapon, the Rat of Terror. We have intel that in the rings he has sent scouts. If you can track them down, we can find his location, infiltrate his secret base, and destroy the Rat of Terror before he descends upon Earth. Do you accept? Yes.
What's the Rack of Terror?
We do not know. We have found its name and it's hidden on deep data files, but what it's capable of, we do not know. It is up to you to discover it and put a stop to this plan.
We gotta protect the rings.
Protect the ring. That too. Are there any
They're
further
pretty.
questions?
Can I kill it?
Yes. Hopefully you do. That's kind of the mission.
Seems fair.
Is there any other questions? All right. Autobots, roll out, whatever you are called. You exit to the hangar, you suit up, you board your giant robots, and you take off shooting into the sky. As you leave the moon base, you begin flying towards the rings of Saturn, and you pick up a nearby signal. As you start drifting towards it, you see shadowy figures in the distance, sort of looming. And you quickly realize, actually, would you all kindly roll me perception for your giant robots?
Sure.
We'll do it like this. And just tell me what you rolled.
Ew.
I just have to find that.
All right.
Skills?
Okay. 16 and 17. Those of you who got lower than that can't really make it out because amidst the debris, they appear to be somewhat camouflaged. But yeah. Mal, you also see this. You see these figures, which then appear to be moving towards you, and you quickly discover them to be the Pirate Lord Mortis's robot dinosaur army, swiftly moving to intercept you. Let's just drop you in. Would you kindly drop your tokens into the bottom left of the sheet, and would you kindly roll for initiative?
Oh god. Oh no, dinosaur.
Oh no. They look so cool.
All right. Whoever gets the highest is going to go. I'm just going to use the Triceratopsodon. He fucked it up, so you guys are probably going first. 16, 24.
Whoa.
Okay. Safe to say you guys are going first. I'm just going to keep that... So keep one of you guys on here. And just trying to descend. And we'll just do it like this. Very simple. Alright. Your team goes first. You can pick the order you want to go in, or you can just go in alphabetical order, or however the hell you want to do it. But you take your turns in whatever order and whatever sequence you want. So you can interrupt each other's turns if you want. But don't overthink it.
I would like to cast Enlarge Reduce on Kieran.
Okay. Alright. Kieran, you feel a surge of overpowered energy from as Evelyn the robot immediately sort of doubles in size, transforming into its larger form.
If, for the sake of me being an artificer, I'm just gonna say a bunch of nanobots like come out of me and just clump onto you and just make you bigger. Like,
Perfect.
That's incredible.
and then I ask, so I'm concentrating on that. I would ask that Dale please make her big too.
You can do that.
He's concentrating on the spell when he's casting it through my stuff, but he's concentrating on it.
Oh, I got you. All right, next.
Then also cast Enlarge on Kieran's neck.
Okay. You see a Power Rangers transformation sequence as more giant robot parts fly out of nowhere and attach, folding over themselves and enlarging. She now stands toe to toe, towering over all of you, going from about 150 feet tall to closer to, I don't know, 1,000 feet tall, literally dwarfing some of the asteroids that are floating around, and standing over the giant robot dinosaurs who were once giant in comparison.
Oh my god.
Yelmy, can you post Enlarge Reduce in the chat?
I don't know what it does when you go to that level.
Yes. Yes.
Dean, Are each of these square?
There it
Like,
is.
what's the distance between us and them?
Just multiply it by 500. Each of them is 500 feet. So your normal 5-foot movement is, or if you have 30 feet of movement, you have 3,000 movement.
Okay.
Well, yeah, multiply by 100. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop. Alright.
Also, advantage on strength checks and saving throws. Your weapons also grow. These weapons are enlarged. The target's attacks with them deal 1d4 extra damage. So you're doing 2d4 extra damage.
Oh my god.
How about it?
Before we do anything else, while we're still kind of far away from them, can I please cast a spell?
Dispel? A spell. Yeah, it's your turn. If you haven't done anything yet, you
How far away are we?
math.
Can I just use the?
Yes, you can use your scanners.
Does the range still count?
Multiply it by 100.
Okay. I
What's your bid?
think I've done math correctly. I would like to cast. I don't know how to cast it. I would like to cast Disintegrate
Just-
on.
You're good.
I'm gonna post it in the chat.
That works.
On them.
Blah 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 blah. Make your attack throw. What are you hitting? What are you shooting?
Maybe
It's
sneak a dex
green,
save.
green spray. They need to save. They need to make a dexterity saving throw, and they need to meet a.
Which one are you targeting?
This one. Oh, the green one.
The Triceratopsodon?
Yes. Needs to beat a 17.
Dexterity saving throw. Yeah. He does not. He takes the full damage. Please roll me 10d6 plus 40 force damage.
I can't even roll that on here.
Someone roll for her. We have to use a little syntax.
Is it dash R first?
/R space and then number of dice and then the type of dice. So that one would look like
And D6 plus 40, 69.
20
Back.
69. 60 nice. What is you just like point your finger at it and shoot lasers or what? Or your mouth opens and you just shoot?
A
It's
thin
like-
green spray springs from my pointed finger to target.
Do you even
I
have
can see
fingers?
the- Yeah.
Yeah, she's
You take your stubby little finger, you waggle it, and it goes and blasts the Triceratopsodon as it sort of spins out of control, trying to regain balance with the thrusters. Is there anyone else who hasn't taken their turn?
I've not.
All right, what do you want to do, giant robot?
I would like to. I can move 4,000 feet. So if I move, let's say I move here, and then am I in melee whacking distance?
You are, because I think you're bigger than normal. Let's just say you are.
Okay. Because I haven't considered what my big melee weapon is.
You want to just punch it?
No, I'm just gonna say that because my character sheet, like, it's called a great axe, but
Yes.
I think what happens is, because it's a two-handed weapon, I like press my two arms together and they go kshink, 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 and they turn into a giant blade, and then I whack.
Roll to whack. You form your giant sword and bring it down upon this giant Triceratops. That is a critical hit. Roll your damage. And then you add 44 to this crit.
And plus 44.
Yes. Oh, I forgot to give you dice.
Roll your damage one more time from your great axe because it only rolled it once. for the damage.
Oh, that's better. All right. Blah, 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 blah. We'll just call that even Steven. You as the thing is spinning from hold on, this don't take me a second to get all the names down. Missy's giant laser blast. You basically and bisect its head, sending metal and wires spinning everywhere in a massive cartoonish. It detonates. Good job. All right. It is now the dinosaur's turn. Oh, wait, you have 2 attacks.
2?
Yeah,
Yeah.
You can roll. You can hit twice as a level 15.
Wow. Well,
Roll
I could
stealth.
throw a javelin.
You can.
That is, I think that's, yeah. So I would like to go for it. What is this thing called?
That's an Ankylosaurus Adon.
Ankylosaurus darn. I would like to try to hit him.
Okay, roll to hit. That it does. Roll your damage. Zoo. This giant spear of metal goes flying forwards and sort of skips off the hide, sending pieces of metal spinning all over the place. It sort of locks eyes with you. All right, 23 to hide. Got it. Dinosaurs, the robot dinosaur army. The 2 Ankylosaurs surround you. They thrust towards you, and they immediately swing these mace-like tails at you. All right, it's a 13 and a 9. Do either of those hit you?
No.
All right, they basically bounce off your giant metal plate armor as they sort of like hound you. The Pterodonodons are immediately going to start dashing around. Let's see, what is their movement? 60.
No.
Oh boy.
6,000.
I should have moved away.
Woo.
That was pretty stupid of me.
The 3 of them can reach you. Yeah, he's actually a little bit closer to here. 3 of them to reach you as they immediately surround Missy and start pecking and clawing and tearing. So it's going to be 3 bite attacks.
No.
13, 9, and a 22 to hit.
My AC is 16.
You did 1 bite attack as they surround you. You take 7 piercing damage to your robot body.
No.
All right. That is the robot dinosaur's turns. Ruth, or what's your team name? I don't know. Whatever you guys are.
The Blizzards.
The Blizzards is your turn.
The DQ sponsored by Dairy Queen.
No, they're not sponsored. Don't give me copyright.
Blizzard.
We have Dairy Queen logo all
The
over.
Blizzards, but spelled with one Z.
1Z.
1Z.
Blizzard.
All right, it's your turn. Who would like to do who?
I'll just attack these dactyls who are attacking my friends.
Have advantage
I'll
if you are
attack-
hidden from them.
And I'm going to use my actions. Let me see my actions.
Gun.
On my I have like in my suit I also have like a launcher of like lightning. So I'm going to be using that for this first attack.
Okay.
I wonder if I get advantage. No. All right. But yeah, so 6 lightning damage.
Is it like her or one, or how's that work?
It deals 1d6 lightning damage on a hit.
Okay, which one are you hitting?
You can deal an extra 1d6 lightning damage to that target once. So yeah, I'll just take both of those damages. I'll say this one that's attacking here. So
Alright.
just 12.
12 damage as you. What was that? So lightning shoots out of your arm, and you see it sort of spasm and twitch, but it's still alive. It's like it sort of is
Gotcha.
latched onto Missy's arm. but it is limp. It is like sparking and sputtering. You see smoke billowing out of it. Next.
Then I will use my, because I also have an extra attack.
Yes.
I will use my crossbow to maybe finish it.
That's a hit, and
27
that
to
is
hit,
damage.
10 damage.
As it's sort of spasming out, this giant like ballista bolt punches clean through it and sends it splintering.
I don't know if I have to keep doing bonus actions to stay hidden, but I would like to.
You can, yeah, roll another
Cool.
stealth now that you've revealed yourself.
Cool.
You have advantage because you're infiltrator
Yes.
shit. Okay.
Yes.
13. Okay. You are hidden from the big guys, but if you feel like the pterodonodons are a bit more perceptive than that. Next.
I'm still looking at my spells, so if somebody else could go first.
Kieran?
Is the ankle guy on the top the one that I already hit once?
Yes, he is.
I would think, oh, I could rage.
You could rage.
Rage!
I'd like to use bonus action to get angry.
Yes, your robot gets angry, or however you want to flavor it. But yes, you rage.
Yeah, I think the robot shows its anger by kind of just vibrating a little bit. I think it's very scary looking, especially because it's very big.
And in the depth of space, you hear a very violent humming noise as Evelyn starts glowing with unbridled energy and power, almost frying her own circuits.
So that gives me advantage on strength checks and saving throws, non-attacks, +3 melee damage with strength weapons. Am I using a strength weapon?
Yes, you are.
Oh.
Big sword.
Yeah,
I
would like to whack with my big sword. With that
whack
top
with
guy.
big sword. Yes, you can also recklessly attack as a barbarian, which gives you advantage, but everything against you has advantage. But you hit anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Okay, 25 hits. Roll for your damage, and if you want, you can roll your second attack as well, so we can just pick it up.
Right.
All right, roll damage for both. That's good hits. As you easily flow from one sword strike to the next. 13.
So then are those like with +3 because I'm raging?
Are not, but we'll just add that in manually. So 21 plus 6 is 27 damage. As you start hacking away at the Ankylodon, as you basically dwarf this thing, so it's basically like taking a golf club to a rabbit and just kind of batting it around.
Rabbit.
Next.
Yes, I will go. I would like to use a 4th level spell slot to cast spiritual weapon.
Okay. What does your spiritual weapon look like?
Right here. Oh, let me think. I am the dog father, so it actually looks like a dog that jumps up and bites people.
Okay, perfect.
What is my spell attack? It is plus.
I don't know if I can find one. Chili dog. Those aren't dogs. Never mind. All right. Who are you attacking with your spiritual dog?
I'm gonna attack this one here that's still standing next to my friend.
Proceed.
Okay. I'm gonna click a button and see if it works. Ready?
Correct. So a 19 does hit,
worked.
and that's 11 damage. As the dog, the robo dog sort of lunges at the thing and clamps down the wing, starts violently shaking, nearly tearing it off. Next.
I still have attack actions, and I would like to take it.
Then proceed.
I'm going to attack with my. Oh, I love these. Thanks, Kelmy. These are great. I'm going to attack with my heavy crossbow and use sharpshooter on the same one. The 15 hit?
Are you hitting the pterodon or the antlodon? Okay.
Pterodon.
That
Yes.
hits. Please roll your damage.
It's 21 damage.
Your bolt goes clean through this thing, and it basically implodes upon itself. It spins out and then into a cloud of fire.
Yay, I have a second attack. I'm going to hit the other one that's near my spiritual weapon.
Do it. Do it. I think I still have explosion effects. Hold on.
17 to hit.
17 does hit.
Another 21 damage.
That it explodes. It's dead.
Holy
Yay.
shit.
Explosion. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, carry on.
That kind of changes what I was gonna do.
I'm a mock.
Let's
Behold
see.
my cat.
The
She's so fat. You're so fat.
I want to cast Ice Storm. But I need to make sure that it's in the range. Okay, so it's 20-foot radius cylinder and range of 300 feet. I think I need to get closer.
No, you're in range. That's 30,000 feet.
You don't even know what I'm targeting.
It's a 20-foot cylinder. You can put it wherever the fuck you want on this map, because this map is only 15,000 feet wide.
Great. I want to put a circle like in between these two big boys over here,
Okay.
where it's not touching Kieran.
Can you draw the circle because I'm holding a cat?
I can sure try.
All
It
right.
is
2,000 feet across. Wait, 2,000 radius or 20?
20-foot radius, so
40
2,000 feet across.
4,000 feet across. So yes, you can put it so it does not hit the does not hit giant Evelyn, but it will hit the antlodons.
Sorry, that one's wrong. I'm having a really hard time with this circle.
Good enough. That's fucking good. Well, it's good. Roll your damage.
Okay.
What do they do? Dex saves? Con saves? Save saves?
I don't think. Wait, I need to.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to copy and paste it.
20 dex saves. 2 dex saves. What is your save?
17.
They both fail, so you roll. They don't have resistances, so just roll 2d8 bludgeoning and 46 cold.
Click on the effect. Will it roll it?
Maybe. Maybe not.
Oh,
Maybe.
I'm gonna roll in D20.
Maybe not.
2d8.
Maybe. And then. Very good. Big damage. Big damage.
And it's difficult terrain until the end of my turn.
Alright, we'll just call this whole area difficult terrain. So Evelyn is standing on the edge of difficult terrain.
Whoops.
That's going to be minus 28 damage for both. Bam. As you summon a hailstorm of shards and ice and rocks, and it starts, this swirling mass almost obscures your vision as Evelyn, you take a step back as these things are buffeted by bitter cold space wind. Next. Who hasn't gone?
Is that all of us?
Ruth, have you gone? I think so. And yeah, that's everybody. The Dinodons. The Antlodons are going to attack you once again. They are being thrown about, but they do try to whack you. A 15 and a 19 with their tail clubs. Evelyn.
They both hit.
They both hit. Alright. You take, I need you to make 2 strength saving throws, and you take a total of 20, well, you are raging, so it's halved. So it's going to be, do I normally round up or down? I forget. I think I round up. Yeah, let's say that. It's going to be 7, and then 12 damage. So it's going to be a total of 19 damage as these giant mace-like clubs boom, boom, crash down upon your armor. and you need to make 2 strength saving throws, or else you get knocked over. Let's do
Oh,
under
but I
pass.
have.
You have advantage.
Yeah.
You were fine, as they try to knock you over, but you're so fucking beefy that they basically do nothing to you.
Sorry, can you tell me how much damage I take?
What'd I say?
Again?
19? 19.
Thank you.
All right.
Oh, can I use a? I have retaliation.
I don't know what that does, but sure.
I have this
Hosty.
as a reaction.
Yes, you can. Which one do you want to whack? They both hit you.
The one that I've been whacking, the one on top.
Proceed.
Of me. Well,
That hits. Roll your damage.
well.
As boom, boom, these 2 giant clubs smack into you, basically spin around and pull out your sword straight through the top one as it sputters, and then immediately, where is it? Explodes.
Haha.
Very cool. Can you see the explosions, or is that just for me? Alright, good. That makes me happy.
In fact, I
Um,
saw Mallory's face during your first explosion, and just her jaw dropped.
I
Full
don't see any.
immersion! Full
Hey, I
immersion!
was looking.
Do it again. Do it again.
Oh, beautiful.
Ah!
Do
Alright.
it again.
No! The Pterodon is going to bite you, Evelyn. Or, sorry, Missy. Where is my Pterodon? Pterodon. 5. It misses horribly. Alright. The dinosaurs are failing. Push through. Finish the job.
It's our turn.
I will attack this big one.
Yes. Proceed.
Uh,
You are stealth against him. Roll with advantage.
I will. Where my attacks go? Here it is. I attack, and this second one is advantage. Okay.
Yes.
My God, my rolls are just staying the same. I'll just I do an extra d6 lightning damage. So I'll just take both of those. So 16 damage.
Okay. Lightning arcs across deep space, and you see it starting to sputter a little bit, but it's still rearing up to
And
attack.
then I hit, and I get advantage on this because of this, if the lightning does damage, then the next attack is advantage.
Okay.
And then, so that's 23 to hit,
That
11
hits.
damage, plus
Okay.
an extra d6. 16 damage.
16 damage. This giant ballista bolt flies forward and once again straight into the leg as it starts. I don't know how you can hear it because it's space, but you can because it's cool.
We've modified it so that it's adding all the action sounds.
You have a speaker in your cockpit for immersion.
And then to hide again.
Okay, you do so. Next.
Can I cast Circle of Death on that bad boy?
Whatever that does, yes.
Cool.
It's been a while
He has
since I've
to
had to deal with this.
succeed. He has to succeed on a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, what's the save? 17, you said?
17.
Anklodon. Con save. He fails. What does he take?
Takes 8d6. No, he takes 10d6.
I'm going to tell you, he fucking dies, so there's no physical way he can survive that.
Wait, but I want to roll.
Roll!
R.
What does this look like? What does Circle of Death look like?
That's a great question. A sphere of negative energy ripples out of a 60-foot radius sphere from a point within range. Each creature in that area must make a Constitution saving throw. A target takes 10d6 necrotic damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a success.
Okay. Evelyn, you have to take a step back as once again, Missy Danger Close nukes the area right next to you, essentially shooting a miniature black hole that evaporates what remains of the Anklodon as he gets sucked into the void.
I want to
Dead.
play a sorcerer in next campaign. It's
You
fucking
just have to
great.
die again.
Yeah, that's all you have to do.
Yeah.
I don't know if I have an
Ellen
effect
Luke's
for death.
sisters. You'll get there.
Death.
I don't want to die again.
Next. So the
And am I all that's left?
I think you are. Dogfather.
Okay. Dog, sick him.
Your dog
Yes.
sicks him. 12 is not a hit, as this thing sort of swoops and dives out of the way of the dog.
I also haven't gone.
Are we doing flanking? Or
Yeah, we're
or
doing
no?
flanking.
Okay. I have crossbow expert. I do not have disadvantage when I'm in melee with a crossbow.
Roll. You have advantage.
Oh yeah. Oh god, I have macros set up for everything, but they don't deal with advantage.
Cool.
Okay, so that's a 13 to hit. If that doesn't hit, then plus 6. That's an 11 to hit, and if that doesn't hit, I have I have Elven accuracy, so doesn't let shit.
What's the highest roll you made?
13.
Sorry, 13 does hit actually. You point blank the fucking the pterodon, the Don.
15 damage. Nice.
All right. How do you want to finish it?
Would like to grab it in one of my hands and hold it up to my little shoulder-mounted gun and just fire the gun.
Oh my god.
You evaporate its head as you, and it is a smoking pile of ash by the time you are finished with it. Combat is over. You've beaten the initial scout wave. You feel your transponder beeping as it is somewhere in this field is the data core that you're looking for. Presumably on one of the robo dinosaur corpses, if it's still intact after you butchered the lot of them.
Can I investigate?
Yes, roll to investigate. Your spell
29.
effects fade and Evelyn goes back to a normal size. Easily, you sort of follow it and you go straight to the head of the Triceratopsodon. And you see a glowing red sphere that your transponder is, or your radar is leading you towards. It is giving off a faint tracking signal. Hypothetically, you could reverse it and find out where it's coming from.
I would like to try that.
Okay. Roll Arcana, because we'll call that science.
22.
Okay. It's leading to a small abandoned station on the other side of Saturn. In the dark side, there is a moon base of some kind. If you follow this transponder, it should take you straight there. So you don't know who else is listening to the signal right now.
Can I try to see if there are any active listeners right now?
Roll
Not
one
who,
more,
just if.
one more Arcana, then, yes.
16. Ooh,
You don't
that's
sense
pretty
anything. You're pretty isolated. Whatever the scout group was doing is pretty far out from whatever their main base is. So you don't sense anybody else.
All right. So I'm gonna reiterate all that information, especially about like we don't know if they were talking to anybody, but we know they're here, so they were sent here.
Proceed.
Yeah.
I push one of the floating Dinobots carcasses towards an asteroid, and I'm like, I just want to see what happens when they collide, and then I'm good.
It explodes.
Thanks. I'm here. I just need a BRB for a second.
Okay.
Please,
You-
please continue without me.
Okay. You guys follow the trail as you sort of coast along the ranges of Saturn, keeping a close eye out for anyone that might be following you if possible. You eventually come across an unusually large asteroid, one that stands out amidst the rest. This thing is the size of a small city. Actually, most asteroids are that big, so it's a big asteroid. It's a big rock, very cool. You see what seems to be an ancient technological structure coming out of a large hole in the ground. As you approach, you see a lot of robopterodons with glowing green eyes running around the area. They seem to be patrolling. And in this hole, you know the giant diamond mine in Russia that's abandoned, like the big fucking circle hole in the ground. That's what it looks like. And at the bottom, there's this massive metallic bulkhead with interlocking teeth for doors. You don't know how to open it, but this thing is easily 1,000 feet across. This thing is massive, and you have no idea how thick it is. But it looks like it was built to keep things out. But these things seem to be yes.
This is on the big asteroid.
This is on the big arrow. You can put yourselves in the top left corner. Ruth is a little bit behind and is struggling to catch up, but eventually catches up.
I would like to say while I am like during normal like team meetings, I am just a very average like quiet guy just tinkering away with things, but when I'm in the cockpit, it's just big chihuahua energy. I'm like zipping back and forth. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You are outside what you believe to be the secret base of Morcus, the Pirate Lord.
Morcus!
Guess.
You do see these Pterodons patrolling around this massive steel bulkhead. Yes, because all of your nemesis for one reason or another. What would you like to do? At the current distance you don't see any way to open it. You feel like you'd have to get closer to either break it open, hack it open, however you need to get inside, but you know your next objective is inside the secret pirate base of Morcus, the Pirate Lord.
We can use enlarge reduce to make me even smaller.
Possible.
We can do it twice. I'm already small, I think. I'd be tiny.
You would literally be the size of a normal person.
I'm not gonna ask about what that does to the human inside.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
same thing that reduce usually does. It just turns you into a tiny creature. A very, very tiny creature.
We can make. I can go tiny and try to infiltrate on the inside.
You do see the Pterodons flying around. Their glowing green eyes seem to be searching. You see spotlights sort of back and forth across.
I have a spell for that.
Can we look around to see if we notice any other significant structures or like
Roll
things that we
perception.
like? Yeah. Perception.
All of us can roll perception?
If it so pleases you,
It would please me.
then please away. 16. I'll wait for a couple more rolls and then I will perceive.
Oh, I got a 2. No, it's a 3. Never mind.
Good job. There are rocks in the area. Possibly space rocks.
I'm still thinking about my explosion.
I was about to give you a flash of genius, but never mind. You're fine. You don't need it.
The Dogfather sees all. 16 and 13. The only structure you notice right now is the sort of this looks to be a mine of some kind. That sort of conveyor belt S that leads up to the abandoned station at the top. Though it looks like that was a habitat of some kind. The Dogfather, you notice in the shadow of a nearby asteroid, It is in a geosynchronous orbit. Is a giant mass sling designed to hurl projectiles and cargo into deep space. So whatever they would mine here, they would shoot at sublight speeds off towards the nearest colony. This thing is massive. It's basically designed to hurl skyscraper-sized cargo packages of presumably raw ore.
Can I tell where it's pointed?
It is pointed out towards your Uranus.
I think we should turn it around and launch something into the gate.
That's
No?
good brain. I like that idea.
I do have catapult as a spell. I also have invisible. I can make myself. Yeah. Yeah, I can make myself invisible.
I don't think I have anything that could help.
Yeah, do you want to get small and or invisible and go investigate some things up close? See if there's a way in.
Yeah, Dean, do I have an right, because reduce enlarges the concentration, so is invisibility.
Yes.
Do I have a sense that like if I make myself small, it'll make it easier to infiltrate into things, or is it like, no, I'm already small enough? Like,
yes, it would help. It wouldn't be as big as invisibility in and of itself, but it would help.
Okay.
If you
No, like I
want
don't
to.
mind.
Like
Not
mechanically,
yeah.
Yes. I'll
Okay.
give you like a small flat bonus.
Okay. I think
As
just
your
for the sake of
heat signature goes up.
recon, I think I'll just do invisibility instead, so that I'm not. But I already roll advantage on stealth. Ugh.
If you want to stack them, you'll do a +5.
I can't do both. Oh, I see what you're saying.
Since you already have advantage, casting
yeah.
invisibility would just do a flat +5.
I'll just reduce myself then. I'll just reduce myself instead. Make myself one size smaller and hope that that makes me less able to be caught.
Okay.
A little teeny
Okay.
meeny.
I will add a hidden flat bonus to that in my mind.
Okay.
You
Cool,
see
cool.
the pterodonodon sort of scouting the area, flying around.
Then I would like to make my way. So what is this, like a complex?
So, you know the giant diamond mine in Russia, the abandoned hole in the ground?
Yeah.
Yeah, that. It looks like that.
Oh,
At the
okay,
bottom, there's
cool.
a massive steel bulkhead. No idea how thick it is, but it's easily 1,000 feet across, with interlocking teeth in the center. So it looks like you sort of just.
Yeah. So let's get to the steel bulkhead then.
Roll
and I think
Stellatha.
stealth
Yes.
22.
You sort of
20.
hug low to the earth and fly, going dark, as you across the surface of this asteroid and reach the lip of the bulkhead, and it goes down for about 1,000 feet before it actually hits the bulkhead itself. As you look up, the pterodons are flying circles above you, and they do not seem to have noticed you. Do you
Can we
enter?
communicate over long distance like this?
Yeah, you have radio comms.
Ooh, yay.
It's a little bit staticky as you're muffling your own sensor signal, but you
Mhm.
still hear and send messages.
Cool. Sorry. So we got to the bulkhead.
You are at the edge, and if you go down 1,000 feet, you'll be at the bulkhead itself. Around the edge of the hole, you don't really see anything of structure-wise. It looks like the bulkhead is literally just a massive hunk of metal, space steel.
From this distance, I know that there's nothing structure-wise. But are there like any cables, wires going into the bulkhead towards the bulkhead?
Or investigation, either or.
Great. I will investigate.
You don't visibly see anything, but your senses pick up a lot of wiring and mechanical systems behind the rock itself. But it looks like it was drilled, and this is not a facade. This is genuine stone, asteroid, space rock that is hovering, and looks like
Gotcha.
the wiring itself that communicates quote unquote with the bolthead is about 300 feet below rock.
Gotcha. I take a screenshot of the sensors and send it into the group chat.
You
Um,
send it to the tactical WhatsApp.
Yeah, the Tacta app. What's tactical? Yeah, so I'm gonna say I'm gonna just start making my way towards the bulkhead then.
You descend into the pit itself as you basically stand on this massive platter of space steel. It's generally looking at it, you don't recognize the alloy itself at a first glance. It appears to be old and it appears to be very powerful. You do see scarring from blasts that have marked it but left no indent upon the steel. Somebody has tried to get in or out at some point.
So big hole, bulkhead.
Yeah, hold on.
Is it
draw
possible
intel.
to like? Can I dig around the bulkhead, or is it just like steel walls coating the, or like whatever alloy, whatever metal it is? Ugh.
So you, based on your sensors, this giant bulkhead at the bottom, you have no idea how thick it is. It's blocking any sort of sensor communication, and anything
Gotcha.
inside it, you have a hunch that the rest of it is lined with the same sort of
Gotcha.
indestructible metal.
Thank you. Okay.
Just because you can no longer pierce because you can scan past the asteroid itself fine, but as soon it's like basically a black hole in your radar.
Gotcha.
So you have no idea what's down here.
Gotcha. Thank you. I have a question, Dean.
Ow.
I have an alchemy jug that's infused into my chest.
Yeah.
And it's fine if it's a no.
Sure.
But do the max amount on the alchemy jug,
Multiplied
do
by
those
100.
also get
Yes. Yes.
So I have 800 ounces of acid, is what you're
Yes.
telling me.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, you do. You don't want to piss on the fucking door, are you?
Like I'm not gonna do all 800, but I will, like, chest opens, and like I'm cycling through all the things. I'm like, oh, beer,
Is
honey,
it like
mayo, oil.
the Coca-Cola machine that lets you pick like
Yeah,
150
yeah,
different flavors?
Yes.
Yes, that's exactly what it is. I'm just like mixing things together, and I'm like, no, I don't want it to have a fruity smell. Let me take that off. This is a stealth mission. And like,
I'm not feeling
but
peach
like
today.
I'm going to like it's just kind of like the Iron Giant's chest blaster, except like it's
Juice?
just acid. Yeah, it's just
Okay.
juice. So I'm just gonna kind of lean over and just let some drip. When the acid hits the alloy, and I'll let like a couple out, like 40 ounces or something hit. Like I want to see like sizably. Is it doing
Okay.
anything? Is it doing nothing?
Roll alchemy, just pick a skill, it doesn't matter, for how potent your mix is.
I am going to roll. I'm gonna use.
Tools, that also works.
I'm gonna use a tool. Unfortunately, I don't have an alchemist kit. Oh no, I do have an alchemist kit because I have the thing that lets me. Anyways, I'm gonna just pick another tool and pretend like I'm rolling with it, so I'm not wasting our time. Beyond 20. No, roll with it. How do I roll with that? Your
cat.
proficiency bonus is doubled for any ability check you use that uses your proficiency with the tool. I'm just gonna roll Arcana. I think it's the same. 23. I think the number is the same than if I had known how to do that correctly. So 23.
All right.
Dean, take this campaign seriously. My
Scotland
Coca-Cola
forever!
machine. My Coca-Cola machine needs to. I need to know if it works.
Your Coca-Cola machine. You put this dollop of acid onto the ground. It's about the size of your robot fist, and
Okay.
it sort of splashes onto and you see it sizzle and burn. And it sort of pops a little bit and creates a little wisp of smoke, and it burrows into the space steel bulkhead about 30 feet before it stops. and it looks like there's still more metal behind that. But it does burn
Yeah.
its way through.
Yeah. Ladies and gents, I think we have I think I have fixed our problem. And I'm going to ask the party for permission to dump all 800, the remaining 760 ounces of acid onto the steel bulkhead.
Wait, before you do that, let me make sure I don't have a spell that does acid damage. You don't have to waste it.
Oh no, it's not a. I'm not using a spell though. Like this is just an item I have.
You're okay getting rid of your gallons of acid?
Sorry, I can't hear you. I think we're in like a movie in the Middle East somewhere now.
Excuse me, this is Scotland. The Highlands.
Is the,
Well, it sounds like you're a snake charmer.
the music bot in our group chat is too loud.
Mallory, it'll recharge next the next day. So like yeah.
That's lit.
Yeah.
Never mind. Please do what you're
It'll
doing.
recharge the next day, yeah.
Well, this mission's going to
So-
happen in one day, just for your awareness.
Yeah, that's fine. But
Okay.
like I'm not stressed about it. I'm going to like I'm assuming I have thrusters. I'm gonna use my thrusters to make me parallel to the bulkhead, and like the hole in my chest gets a little bigger, and I'm trying to make it so that it's big enough for like all of us to pass through, and when I get the size right, I'm just going to I tossed a dollop earlier. This is more of like just jello of acid, just gonna plop onto the bulkhead, and then it's just gonna sizzle, and when that turns into smoke, I'm gonna put another one. I'm gonna keep doing that until I see something else behind it, or until I'm out of 800 ounces of acid.
Okay. You do so. As you're sizzling, everyone else roll me perception while he's doing this. As he's sizzling his way through, you see a small smoke cloud start to rise from where he is. The rest of you notice the pterodons starting to circle. Their eyes have turned from green to yellow as they notice something. Is there anything you would like to do
Can't
before
see
I
us?
advance the plot?
We're obscured. They can't see us.
You
No?
did not roll.
I do you want me to roll, Dean?
Yeah, that's great.
Okay. And I'm gonna give myself Flash of Genius, which gives me +5.
Oh
So-
God. Yeah.
Gelmy is at like all the way down. Are we still on like the lip?
Yes. You're on the lip. You're like up here.
Yeah.
Can I wait? Where are we? We're like up here. Wait. Oh, perfect.
We're up there.
How
we
far
are-
across is it?
Yeah.
1,000 feet and then 1,000 feet down, and then like 1,000 feet across.
Okay, so if the diameter is 1,000 feet, that means that the radius is 600 feet. No, it's not.
Whoa.
It's 500
You're a
feet.
teacher. Hold on.
No. But listen, I'll explain why I was thinking 600. Can I use the cantrip create bonfire? It
Yeah.
has a range of 600 feet, and I want to make it like on. Wait. I want to make it like over here on the other side.
Okay. You want to start a fire on the other side of the pit?
Yeah.
Yes.
Wait, can I like confer before I do that? And I'm like, hey, I'm
We
gonna
can
make a fire
try.
on the other side of the pit. I think that's a bad idea. It seems like they're onto us. Getting a diversion.
I think it would hurt.
I
be
can't
fine.
hear you. I feel like we're back in Scotland, the Middle East. I don't know.
Middle Scotland.
Middle Scotland?
It might draw their attention specifically down, but I guess they're already alert. So we might as well send it away from us. Send their attention away from us.
Or I
don't
can
know.
send.
You
Should
can
I
send
put
it
it
even further. Yeah, put it even further away. Like if you can cast it like far away from the hole.
What's the range? 60 feet?
It's yeah, so 600.
6,000. It's multiplied by 100.
Oh! Oh!
Math!
Here I am, like, well, I can't get it all the way across. Yeah, I'd throw that thing as far away as I possibly can. I don't want it anywhere near this hole.
You light a big fucking fire. Immediately, the pterodons their eyes go red, and you hear a siren start to go off, and they begin flocking towards it. You see around the base perimeter little warning sirens go whoop whoop whoop.
Yeah, and it's like down here, right?
Yeah.
Away from us. Great.
Yeah, you'd basically put it like way the fuck over here. Whoops. And they immediately begin flocking towards it.
Great.
All right, Gwembert. What'd you roll for perception?
19. 14 plus my flash of genius. 19.
You are listening and feeling the acid burn its way through. It's made a good like 80 feet down, and the hole it's still like maybe like 100 feet wide as it's its way through. You feel something rumble deep below the ground.
My sensors are picking up reaction. I'm getting some vibrations below the bulkhead. Do I know either how much acid or how far I burn through? Like, do I have a sense of like?
You're starting to get a very fuzzy signal of what's inside the bulkhead. You've thinned it out, but you
Gotcha,
can't tell
okay.
exactly what it is. It's no longer 100% blocking your signal.
Okay, no, I just mean like,
Mhm.
is it an open hole yet, or it's still just?
Yes, it's an open hole. No, it's not all the way through yet. No.
Okay, that's what I meant. Thank you. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna reiterate that. Hey, I'm picking something up now on the other side of the bulkhead. If I can pick it up, it can probably pick me up.
Put you in the hold,
Um,
Wembert.
What do you want from me?
I'll put you in the hold, Wembert.
I'm in the hole.
You guys are like right
Please
here.
no. I don't want prison again.
I can't go back to jail.
I can't go back to jail.
While the paragons are gone, we should probably all get down there so that we don't get separated.
No, I'm not. I'm not gonna do that. I feel like I can't do that. I'm already focused on the acid, so I will just continue aciding through until I hear anything else from my team.
Okay. Anyone want to do anything? No? Great. Wembert, you hear a faint and a rush of air as you open a small hole at the bottom. The acid bores all the way through 100 feet of space steel. And as it starts eating away at the side, it starts like a foot across, 10 feet across. It gets a little bit bigger. As soon as the hole is about 50 feet across, you see a large burning robotic eye staring at you from the other side of the hole.
Do I have a sense of scale of our nemesis, Morcus? Like,
I mean,
do I know if
he's a man?
Do I know if
he's
giant?
man-sized. He's man-sized.
Oh, okay.
He's just a dude.
Yeah. No, I guess I was just wondering if this is his giant eye.
No, this is not his. Well, not that you don't know what this is. This thing looks ancient. Hold on. Let me make sure I do this right.
Okay.
Does a critical hit you?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
What?
Where'd I put you?
What kind of fucking question is that?
As this
He just
giant
wanted me to say it.
A giant snake-like head erupts from the hole, tearing through what remains of the space steel, and it latches onto a roof. These giant steel jaws go and grab him and begin whipping him around. As you take 32 points of piercing damage, as this thing latches onto you and starts pieces of your sheet armor start flying all over the place. As a Plesiderodon, whatever the fuck. It can't fit through the hole, but its neck erupts from the hole and bites you like a little fish, and takes you, slams you against the steel bulkhead, and starts dragging your robot around, like you know the Whittlers from Monster Hunter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Can I
My spell.
How
Where's
far?
my
Wait, are
spell?
we looking at this? No.
Yeah,
Oh,
you can
mine
see
large
it.
reduces. Mine large reduces way already. All right, that's already ended.
Are we rolling initiative?
If you want, you have one turn before I attack again.
Wait, so can we see it or no?
Yes, yes. If you can see the hole, you can see it.
Right. How much of the neck is sticking out?
This thing's like 200 feet long. It erupts from the hole, grabs onto Ruth, and begins slapping around. So you can
Wait,
see the
can
head.
I-
You have no idea how big the rest of it is, but something has emerged from the steel bulkhead.
Can I cast Silnox Snowball Storm on, like, I guess the part of the neck that's closest to the hole so that I won't get.
Because he is currently in his mouth, you'll probably catch him at some point in the snowstorm. Just as a fair warning. Because this thing is sort of like dragging itself around the bulkhead and slamming Ruth into the ground. So you have no idea where he's going to put B next. He just don't be in the area. Does that make sense? Yes, you can, but you do risk damaging him if he retracts his head into the hole.
Oh, that's okay. I won't do that.
Like a poor ray eel. And that's
Sad about it though.
Motorcycle. Anyone want to do anything? Great.
Oh, wait.
I have a
Wait.
question.
Yes.
How much of my acid have I used to get this opening?
Almost all of it.
Okay. If I cast heat metal on myself, does that hurt me?
It will hurt your flesh body, yes.
That's a problem.
For if your cockpit can only take so much heat. Like maybe one round, but any more, it's going to be dangerous.
Oh. Oh. Um. One of the things that I have modded in my giant robot is I give myself ventilating lungs, which lets me. That's why the acid smoke wasn't hurting me. I was like, yeah, that's fine. My ventilation will take care of it.
Okay.
But something that it lets me do is I can cast gust of wind.
Okay. Are you trying to yeet yourself out?
Huh?
Are you trying to yeet yourself out?
I am trying to yeet myself out or yeet the neck back in.
Okay.
A strong wind, 60 feet long and 10 feet wide blast from you in a direction that I choose. Strength saving throw.
Okay. He's gonna make a strength saving throw as you're going to apply Newton's third law. Either the head's going back, you're going out, or both. Or nothing.
Yes. My save DC is 18.
Yeah!
Fuck!
His jaws remain locked tight on you. And because of that, as you're moving around, he's going to continue to crunch you for 16 additional points of piercing damage.
I can 16.
We are more or less in combat
my
yet,
con
unofficially.
save?
Is there anything anyone else wants to do?
My con
I
save.
want to cast Fear.
16 damage.
What is that a wisdom save?
Yeah.
Okay. He's gonna make a wisdom saving throw. He criticals. I'm assuming he does them be affected then.
Yes, that was the wrong one.
Okay.
Yeah, no, he's not affected.
Okay. Missy, that was Missy, Evelyn and Dogfather. Is there anything you would like to do before we return to the giant robot Plesidon?
Yes.
Pussy. Proceed!
Yes. I would like the big giant dinosaur robot to make a charisma saving throw.
He does. He charismas so hard. He has 5 charisma. He gets 0.
He is gone. I have cast Banish on him.
You send him to the Shadow Realm as he vanishes from existence.
Fuck yeah.
Goodbye.
Be gone, thought.
Being wildly thrashed and then pop. I'm like, oh, okay, I'm good now.
As you see Ruth kind of flying as there's nothing holding him in place anymore. He kind of bounces off the steel bulkhead a little bit, but he's okay.
I look down at you and give you a thumbs up.
That lasts for what, 10 rounds?
Yes.
Okay. You have 60 seconds to decide what you want to do before I bring him back.
I have a question.
Okay.
Actually, never mind. The idea I had would take 10 minutes, not 60 seconds. Never mind.
Is there any like access ports to like the network that we could hack and like get more information about what this facility is and what it's doing?
From where you are standing right now, you don't see any terminals, but if you found a terminal, yes. Or any sort of data network. Where you're standing right now is literally just the door.
I'm going to zoom through the hole then. Maybe I can find something on the other end.
You yeet your way through the hole. It is pitch black, so I'm assuming you turn on your flashlights of some kind. But
Dark vision.
You activate your night vision powers. I have dark vision.
Indeed.
You see the remains of a giant hangar meant for launching starship-sized vessels. And at the very far end, you see what appears to be a sort of reception area, more or less, receiving like docking area, and what remains of one human-sized door at the far end.
Sorry, human-sized door, and then the remains of like the docking area.
Yeah, so you see like little offices and like were like cargo bays and warehouses. Nothing of interest. Most of it's destroyed, but you do see structures.
But nothing like next to the door, like on the edges of the door where it's like press button to open. Like nothing visible.
Not visible. You do see a couple you do see one main tower that you assume houses the rest of the gate controls.
All right.
That's round 1. You have 54 seconds. The rest of you.
Then while y'all are setting up or whatever for it to come back, I'm just gonna beeline to the gatehouse.
Okay. You made it there. What are the rest of you doing? All the structures on that side are human size, so you would have to exit the robot to interact with anything.
Yeah.
I do not wish to exit my robot.
Yeah, I was gonna say Go ahead.
Are we gonna stay up at the top of the rim, and then when the dinosaur comes back with its head sticking through, are we all just gonna try to attack it, keep its attention?
That'd be a good plan. Because if we go in and it comes back, then we're fighting in that close space, and the fight could like destroy equipment.
Yeah, then we're kind of trapped in there. Whereas if it's focused on its head on the outside, it's not going to be paying much attention to the inside, hopefully.
Yeah. I think that makes sense. I think we should just get ready to attack it.
Yeah, how
is it going to come back in the same position?
I don't know. I guess that's DM. Mr. God. When the banishment wears off, does the dinosaur come back in the same like position? Yeah. Does it come back with its head still through the tunnel?
Yeah.
Okay. How about the little like flying robots? Are they still checking out the fire?
They are returning to you. You see their eyes red, and the sirens are still going off. Actually, yeah, inside the hangar, you see dull red warning lights as the security system has been tripped by the hole that has been made in the bulkhead and the activation of the security dinosaurs.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah, I guess I would want to communicate to Ruth that those guys are going to turn on also. If he sees any way to deactivate that system, that'd be great.
Are
I
you?
respond with,
Hold on.
why
hold on.
would what?
Are you
Oh,
guys
sorry, go ahead.
next to the hole? Are you guys in the hole?
No,
Okay.
we're on the top, right?
Yes. If that's where you are, you cannot reach Ruth while he is on the other side of the steel bulkhead. You'd have to get to near the hole that he made. You have lost all comms with the outside world, Ruth.
I would like to go closer to the bulkhead though, because that's where the big old guy is going to show up again.
Yeah. You do so. So Woof is inside. You would like to get closer to the hole.
Yes.
I will also get a bit closer to the hole.
Proceed.
Do we want to try to deal with the flying robots, or do we want to try to hide from them?
48 seconds.
If we're in the hole,
If you're advancing the plot, what did I do in that 6 seconds?
What did you do in this 6 seconds?
I beeline for the gatehouse. Is there like, and yeah, I'll come out of
You parked
my
your robot
mech.
and you got out and you start climbing the 10 flights of stairs to get up to the top of the drive tower.
Fair enough.
48 seconds.
I say we deal with one enemy at a time. I also said I don't want to go down into the bulkhead because I am squishy.
so I think at the top, those little guys could be vicious.
I mean, they could
How
also
many?
fly down in to meet us.
Yeah.
How many are there?
You see 6 as of right now.
How big are they?
They're about the size of your robot.
Okay.
But I thought they were preoccupied with the bonfire. They've moved on.
They moved on from the bonfire because the security system went off, and whatever you
I see.
awoke from inside the bunker summoned them.
Gotcha.
Because there's a breach in security.
Okay, so they're definitely they're on their way, and they're gonna find us no matter what we do, probably.
Well, shoot.
I mean, yeah, we could do that. We could shoot them.
Yeah, we could just start attacking them now.
Well, they're far away and can't really do anything. Yeah.
Wait. I got some stuff that I could probably use.
All right,
Far away.
We're jumping back into initiative, so we can make this. Yeah. Speed along. Roll anyone. Roll for initiative. Just one person, please.
I would like to.
All right.
I mean, 2 ones.
It is too late. The die has been cast. The dinosaurs go first with a 5.
Never
sorry.
mind.
I know I am 1,100 light years away. Can I use a reaction to give her a +5?
You can.
I would
Incredible.
like to give her a +5 with my flash of genius.
You remember some wise words about going fast.
I left a virus on her computer that when she fucking fails that hard, it's a little virus that makes the nuke noises and it perks her up.
Time to the nuke inbound. All right,
Yeah.
Coop, you did a +5. You have 8 initiative instead. The Blizzard's not trademarked. Go first. All right. There are 7 rounds left before the big dinosaur comes back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and is that distance to the little guys accurate?
Yes.
So they're gonna be here soon.
Yes.
And they're that close together?
Yes.
Great. I want to cast the
Gun.
snowball storm.
Yes.
Snowball storm. Need to pass a dexterity check.
What's that, 17?
Yeah, sure.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yep.
Fail,
Almost
fail,
there.
fail, fail, fail. Pass.
Great. 3d6 cold damage. And then actually I was rereading my thingy and I get to add extra damage when it's the same damage type as my draconic ancestry, which is cold.
Okay.
So I get to add. Where was that?
Where was it?
Woo! Plus
Where was it?
4.
12
The damage.
damage.
I think.
Okay.
1 damage roll of that spell. Oh, I think I can only add the plus 4 to one of them. Doesn't matter which one. No, I want to add the plus 4 to the one that saved.
Okay. So it's 8 damage to everybody. Except for that last one, which gets an additional... How much you roll?
Well, he saved, so he would have gotten half. You're adding 4, so it's 8.
Alright. It's the one at the bottom middle. He got demolished. So it evens out. They all took 8 anyways.
Yeah.
Anyways. Good. Very good. You do that. Next.
Going to step back and I'm going to shoot
Shoot.
with sharpshooter.
With what?
With sharpshooter. Does this work?
It hits.
It
Damage?
does. Wait, no, that's backwards. I'm sorry. Why did that not work? My macros. My macros. That's supposed to be a minus, you fool. That's not 20 to hit. That should be 10 to hit.
That misses.
And that should also be a minus. Okay, and I take another attack with sharpshooter.
Oh.
That's 11 to hit.
That also misses.
Shit.
Your two bolts sort of go wide over the top. They're the pterodonodons are like diving up and down through the crevices, making a beeline towards you. Missy, Evelyn, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna go. Nope, that's the wrong selection. I'm gonna go. I want to get close to them
Okay.
so that I can. Yeah, I'm gonna rage,
Okay.
angry,
Yeah.
and then I'm gonna whack the guy right in front of me.
Oh yeah. That is a miss, unfortunately.
I'll try
As
again.
they say it's dodge, and then you catch him with a back swing. Roll for your damage.
Nice.
It's this plus 3, 13.
He explodes. Wow. Next. That's everyone, right?
Unless like I'm still running to do the thing.
You're almost at the top.
Okay.
You haven't done physical running in a while, or have you? I don't know.
Mhm.
You get surrounded, Evelyn, by pterodonodons, and they all have advantage because they are surrounding you. So you're going to get 5
Ow!
bites. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 19, 20, 22, 14, and 15.
They all hit except 14.
Okay. So you take
I have resistance to damage.
9 damage, so they're all halved. And they round up. As they start
Uh-huh.
pecking and clawing and going at you. That's everybody? Alright. Wembert, you made it to the top of the
Can I use
stairs.
that?
What? Yes,
My
you can
big-
retaliate. Roll to hit.
Yeah.
We gotta go fast. We got like an hour left.
The guy below me.
He explodes! Ah! Remember, you made it to the top.
Again.
There's a locked door. It has a glass window. You're out of breath, having sprinted up a bunch of stairs. You hear dinosaur noises and explosions from outside the hangar. Ow. What do you do?
What do I see through the window?
You
the
see a
glass?
console with a bunch of glowing buttons and a bunch of spiders, like normal sized spiders, like cobwebs and shit. No giant spiders.
Oh, okay. I was like, space spiders? No. Human-sized spiders? No. Just spiders.
Normal
just
spiders.
like, just like spiders.
Normal spiders.
I was like, Dean, we're fucked. And it's locked.
You
like
see
I
the
jiggle
alien
the
from
knob.
Predator movie.
You
Oh,
see
no.
Predator.
From
looking
the
for you.
Predator
No.
movie.
So I'm jiggling the knob. It's locked.
Yes.
Gotcha. The glass, is it like, is it thick?
It looks like normal like office glass, like you know with that like crosshatch pattern.
I would like to see if there's like a break glass in case of emergency.
On the inside,
hatchet.
yeah.
Yeah, it's not where it should be. I'm assuming that I have like pretty thick boots, like a military gear, whatever. I'm
You
gonna
also
take a
have
boot
gun,
off and just start.
if that helps.
Oh,
You all have
yeah,
sidearms.
that helps. The fuck. I'm gonna
I
shoot
forgot
the
to mention
fucking-
you're fucking packing. My
I'm gonna
bad.
shoot the fucking glass, dude.
You
Jesus Christ.
you blow out the fucking glass. And you jiggle the inside doorknob and the door swings open. That's your turn. All right, next.
Wait, can I take a turn? Is it my
Yes,
turn? I think it's
yes.
my turn.
I forgot the gun
I
part.
want to. You can twin cast a cantrip, right?
Yeah, you can.
Great. I want
I'm
to
pretty
cast.
sure.
I want to cast Chill Touch.
Okay.
Thinking. I want to cast Chill Touch on the two babies at the bottom. And that because I'm level 15, I think it's 3d8.
It is 3d8.
It's 3d8.
And they want to make con saves? Behold, my other
Yes. It's a ranged spell attack. What does that mean?
It means you
I
make
do
a
that.
ranged spell attack.
Okay, I can do this. I got a 25.
That hits.
Wow!
He explodes! Except he doesn't because he's cold. It's a cold explosion.
Yeah, they both. Yeah, and this one. I love it! Do it again!
Oh, it's lagging.
Explosions brings me so much joy.
It's lagging. If you do it too much, it bugs out roll 20.
No!
Alright, next. That was Missy. Troop already went. No, Troop has not gone. It
This
is-
round, didn't I just?
I don't remember anymore. I'm sorry.
You no, the last thing you did was retaliate when they hit you.
Oh, you do have a turn
Right.
then. You are good.
You're right.
And you are the last one.
I'd like to hit the guy to the top right of
Proceed. Yes.
+3, so 8. Or is it doing the no? Yeah.
It dies.
And then I have one more attack. I'd like to hit the guy at the top left.
Do it. Do it. You don't.
Ah,
You whiff. Okay, the Pterodon, the last one, tries to bite you once more to finish him. You have 4 turns before the Plesidon comes back. Rawr. 18. Oh, that was unnecessary. Things are just exploding everywhere. The
That
sirens
hits.
are going off. He deals.
Glass is breaking.
The blast is breaking. 4 damage to you.
Is this a new round? Do I have another reaction?
You do.
I'd
Hit
love
him!
to try to hit him.
Do it. Yeah. How do you want to do it?
I think I pick up my giant 2-arm sword that is both my arms and I bring it straight down. Cleave him right in two.
That is both of my arms.
It and 2 separate explosions. It's so cool.
Incredible!
Wow! All right, you have 4 rounds left. What are the rest of you doing? You feel your concentration on the banishment spell starting to slip.
We should all get back and like prepare to shoot the thing as soon as it comes back, and smack the thing as soon as it comes back. Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
And if we get if we get close to the gate, then can we communicate with Ruth?
Yes.
I just want to be like, we got those guys.
Yeah.
We're gonna fight the big guy.
Evelyn, do you want to go down so that we can flank the thing when its head pops up? We can just like shoot it in the neck, and you can snipe it in the neck.
You
Yeah.
want me to... Oh, I'm sorry.
Do you know how long it is? Sorry. Do we know how long it is?
You know how long the head is? You have no idea how big the rest of it is, because you didn't see it. And it was blocked by the rest of the metal. For your scannies.
It can also try to cast fear on it.
No. But then it will like maybe drop its head back down through the hole.
You're so right. Hi, Kuda.
We want to try to keep its attention, I think.
Yeah, I could go in. I just don't want to like get smushed. I guess I could go pretty far back, or pretty far.
The hangar itself is like massive. It's meant to fit like a capital ship.
I have stone skin. If we need that, like, but it only. Oh, I could twin spell it.
So stone skin
16 AC
gives you the
flat.
same. What?
It should be like 16 AC, just flat.
I think that's like bark skin or like mage armor or something. Stone
Mage armor
skin
is
gives you
13
this.
plus dex.
It gives you resistance to non-magical bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage.
That's the bitch.
Yeah, it gives you the same damage resistance as rage. So unless Evelyn is out of rages,
I'm not.
That's all it does.
probably
I
won't
thought it
need
was
it.
this really great spell.
No,
It's a
I
good
mean,
spell. It's a great spell.
yeah, like the resistance to damage is one of the best things that a barbarian has. Just being able to like take
I
damage
can cast that
forever.
on you and me, though.
Um,
You and me.
it'd be pretty good.
All right, I do that.
And I'm gonna go in.
Okay, and I'll follow.
To try to be I'm gonna go in to try to be behind it. It appears.
Did I shoot the glass this turn?
You shot the glass last turn.
Oh, I'm inside now. What's the word?
You see a massive fucking set of consoles, hundreds of glowing buttons. Some of them are labeled in a language you recognize, some of them aren't. Most of them say like floodlights, breakfast, turrets.
Breakfast.
The breakfast.
I know a lot of languages. I don't know if that helps.
What languages do you know?
Abyssal, Deep Speech, Draconic, Goblin, and Primordial.
Okay, you know most of them are English. Some of them you don't recognize because they seem to be other. There's a big makeshift button in Goblin that says explosion. It's like this big fucking red button. It just says explosion.
Oh, what that? And that means this is gonna explode. I know what that means. I'm not pressing that button.
It's literally written in Goblin like with a crayon underneath the big red button.
Explosions. I will save that in case we can't kill the Patermida. Is there a console for the security system?
Yeah. Underneath the one that says turret, you see a bunch of controls, but a lot of the descriptions and buttons themselves have been worn out, so you don't know what they do. Mainly,
Gotcha.
you
And
see a
then-
green, blue, and a red and a yellow button that seem to be the primary controls.
Red is alarm. Green, blue, red, yellow. Red is alarm. Green is go. To alarm. Blue is opposite of alarm.
Unalarm.
An alarm. And then these turrets, because we didn't see any turrets outside, right? So that must mean that the turrets are inside of the bunker. I would like to see if I can turn off the security system. And I am going to press blue. I'm going to press blue.
You hit the blue and you hear a low hum as something powers on.
Not good.
As you see dozens of high energy laser turrets pop out from the walls around the side, around the ring of the door, and slowly start powering up.
I would like to hit blue again. off.
Next turn. The rest of you already took your turn, right?
Yes.
Yes, I
Nope,
think I was the
remember.
last person.
Okay. So, well, the enemies are dead. 3 turns left.
Okay.
You hit the blue one again. They power down.
Actually, instead of if it's a full turn to press a button,
Yes.
then I
Yeah.
would instead like to here's my thinking, and I just want it on the record in case I'm stupid. If blue turns on and then blue turns off, red is currently on. I would like to press red to turn off.
You hit the red one. So wait. The turrets
Isn't
are
that the one
on.
that has explosion written
No,
underneath?
that's a different
No.
one.
Okay. It's a
So
different
there are
one.
two red
you hit
buttons.
blue and you're hitting the red button next, right?
Yeah. So I'm not gonna turn off the turrets
Okay.
unless do I have the sense that they're gonna shoot my teammates?
You don't know.
Because I can't see, but like I can see the turrets.
You see the turrets. They're currently pointed at the door, just in
Okay.
standby mode.
Okay. No one's. I'm gonna leave the turrets alone then for now. I'm gonna hit red.
You see a little warning message appear and it says "Safety is disengaged," and that's all.
Okay. I don't know what that means. So all I have is green and yellow left. Okay.
Yep. 2 turns left. Or what are the rest of you doing?
Evelyn and I are down in the pit now, right? Because I went down into the pit.
The pit.
I'm gonna communicate to Evelyn. I'm going to bring it back in 6 seconds. Be prepared to whack.
Yeah. Did you want me to try to go behind it?
Yeah, let's try to like get on opposite sides of the hole so that we can flank it as soon as it comes back. Opposite sides of the smaller acid hole.
The only way.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna start moving you guys around a little bit. So you guys are near the hole.
Yes, we're in the pit. I don't know about memory. Did you still want to stay up there?
No, I'll go in the pit. Now that I have the stone skin on, I'll go in the pit.
Okay.
I move myself down.
If it's a new turn from when I press the button, I'd like to press another one.
It is not a new turn.
Gotcha.
Is there anything else anyone else wants to do? No?
No.
Okay.
Can I go below?
You can
No,
if you want.
yes.
If you want.
Is that taking off my suit?
No, it's not taking off your suit yet. You did fit your robot inside the hangar, but if you want to go past the docking station, you need to dismount.
I'll stick right there. I think I'm good right there.
All right. Next turn. Ruth, Les, whatever the fuck.
Oh, that is funny. I am picking a lot of Uth names. It is funny.
I thought you did it on
thank you so
purpose.
much.
That's what I thought.
No, I didn't. I did not. 1 second. Sorry.
All right. Anyone else? What do you want to do?
Can I ready an attack for when it appears?
Is she eating you?
She's biting me. She didn't like it when I picked her up.
Hello.
If we're all prepared, I'm going to drop concentration on the banish, and then we can all take our turns to attack it.
Are you sure you want to do that?
I think so.
I would like to press a button before he drops banishment.
Are you sure you want to do that?
Yes. Well, like my only, I would like to press it because maybe something will happen, and then that'll change the opinion.
Maybe something will happen.
I have green and yellow left. Green has less letters than yellow, so I'm gonna go with green.
You slap the big green booty button, and you see the lettering on the terminal go to "Safety is engaged."
What?
That's the safety button. Okay.
The next turn, I'm pressing yellow.
Okay. 1 turn left. What do you guys want to do?
Going to drop
Are you
concentration on.
Can we ready actions for when?
Yes, you can.
Well, I'm just gonna do it, and then you'll both have your full actions instead of needing to ready, right?
Both. So you just set up. Well, actually, yeah, you would hold your action as a react until your reaction. So you would lose some of your damage. Meta speaking. Meta
If
speaking.
we hold, or we would lose.
If you
If
held your
Dale
action, you would only
drops-
get one attack. But if
If
you just
Dale drops it now, you can do more damage.
because you'll get your full
If
turn.
you hold your actions, you'll do less damage.
All right, all right, all right.
So I am going to drop concentration and with my bonus action cast hold weapon on my crossbow.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
You still have enlarge reduce as well.
So is that the monster? Does
Oh,
it come back?
it do. I'm sorry, I'm losing my mind slowly. I don't know where it went. Wow! Oh, the head
Oh, it's a
emerges from the
monster.
hole. Oh, hold on. It immediately tries to bite somebody. What are you doing?
No, I have my attack action. I'd like to take it.
Whack!
I am flanking the beast.
Correct.
I would like to take this first attack with sharpshooter.
That's a hit. Roll your damage.
It's how do I see what was actually rolled here? Because I want to
13.
make sure that actually. Why is it rolling 1d20? What?
Good question.
That. Okay, hold on.
Come here. What are you doing? Come.
25 points of damage.
Nice.
You fucking railed on this fucker. As it punches through part of its neck plating. It seems to be recoiling in damage.
Okay, I would like to attack it again.
Do it. Do it.
Another sharpshooter attack with
Do
advantage
it.
as a flanking.
That hits.
Yes.
Roll damage.
Yes. 21 points of damage.
As it booms it. Whoops. Oh, hold on. Oops. Oh my goodness. Okay. Minus 25, minus 21. Okay. You've done damage. Next.
Can I please cast? Oh God, which one was it? I think it was this one. It was this one. Was it this one? It wasn't this one. It was this one. Can I cast Chill Touch on him?
Yeah.
He needs to make. Does he need to make a save? Looks like he does. Nope, I need to roll. I understand. I didn't want to use that one. I wanted to use. Oh, I do want to use that one. Sorry. I want to use Chill Touch. I got 17 to hit.
Yeah.
Right. He takes 3 8 plus 4 more.
How much?
Take 17.
17.
Seven.
Whoa. Whoa. Next.
I'd like to attack it from behind.
You see a big booty in front of you.
I'm gonna slash it.
Flash the
Sneak
booty.
Actually,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna rage first.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. This 17 hits. You have advantage though because you're flanking him technically. Ooh.
Oh.
Well. Tell me how much damage you do.
That's 9 damage on the first hit, and then I'm gonna. Nope, that's the same roll. Okay. 9 damage.
Okay.
'Cause I get plus.
You slap the booty. It's so you see, you bury your sword into the back blade, and you're sort of ducking underneath this massive robotic tail as it swings left and right as it recoils and Angerer. Odds
Does he look hurt?
left or right? He's bruised and battered, but he's still angry. Left or right?
Left.
Left. All right, he's
Me?
gonna bite Missy.
How dare you!
Wow, does an 8 hit you? You easily dodge out of the way as this thing, and it gets a mouthful of space steel as you roll out of the way. All right, your guys' turn.
That's the yellow button.
You hit the yellow button. Are you sure you want to hit the yellow button?
Well, unless I see a sign saying press here to turn off all security systems.
You don't. Well, you assume
Yep.
the blue one is what turns everything off, but yeah.
No, the blue one is what turned on the turrets.
Oh, all security? Yeah, you don't see that right now, unless you want to spend your turn looking.
Are the turrets still on?
Yeah,
Did they react when it said safety is off?
they were looking for targets.
And now safeties are on, so they're no longer looking for targets.
Yes, from what you gather, you have disengaged all firing mechanisms.
Okay. Then yeah, I'm gonna hit yellow.
Security mode enabled. As you look, the turrets
Security
activated
mode!
it as they're scanning for targets, and they're like looking around, but nothing enemy pops up on the radar because your robot is off. Thankfully, I
What
assume
about
you put it in
the-
park.
And they don't lock on to the body of the dinosaur that is still on the inside of the,
Not right
of the
now.
vault? Okay. Okay.
Next,
I want to do the same thing that I did before.
do it.
I think you have to roll. Why roll? That's very hard to remember. Got a 21.
That hits. Please roll your damage. Oh, my tum tums a rumblum. Ah, very good.
17.
17.
10.
Wait, is this a cantrip?
Yeah.
Cantrip is an action cast. You can't really do it twice technically. It's not an attack. I didn't catch it.
What?
What? Are
I'm
you trying to?
confused about this.
Oh,
This is a new turn, right?
yeah. This is the start of a new turn.
I can't cast the same cantrip twice in a row?
Separate turns. Yes, it's an action to cast a cantrip. It's not an attack.
Yeah, this is a separate turn, right?
Yeah, you just did damage once. Yes.
Yeah.
Last turn.
Last turn.
The last turn, I also got a 13.
No, yeah. That
Turned
hit.
into a 17.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I just gave it its damage. So you're done.
I'm so confused.
Okay. I think I
I
confused
wasn't
myself.
asking to hit twice.
Oh. I don't know where my brain is. As compensation, I'm going to move on. Next! I'm sorry, I'm delirious.
It's okay.
As per the usual.
I was so confused. I was like,
Good.
what?
Good. Next.
Where did it
Okay.
go?
But
Hit the butt!
Hit it. Smack that butt.
Both! Hit! Nice.
9 plus
20.
20.
20. Why can't I
20.
type anymore? Whoops. Okay. You whack 'em and smack 'em it. Next,
Hello, I would like to railgun.
rail. Rail. That's a hit.
18
Roll
to
your
hit.
damage.
3 points of damage.
How much?
3 points.
33? Very good.
I,
Very good.
Yes.
Whoops.
I would like to shoot again
Do it.
with sharpshooter. It is 23
That
damage.
hits.
Another 30 points of damage.
How do you want to finish it?
One shot to each eye as it's trying to chomp down on Mev.
As the giant robot head comes descending, you hear two ding, ding, as it tears the head wide open, and the thing goes and then slams onto the metal, sending reverberations throughout your feet. As it then
Whoa!
Whoa! It is dead. What would you like to do next?
Now that no one's in danger because they killed the things, I would like to press the button to turn off the turrets, and then also just take my time to, I guess, search and look for the open bulkhead door and
Okay.
turn off security system and
You will find you will because you're not in a rush. You turn off the turrets, they power down, and they retract back into the little holes. You'll spend the next round looking for, or essentially the next few minutes looking for the door open button. What are the rest of you
Sure.
doing?
investigation if you need it.
You're good. You don't have to roll for this one.
Can we try to clear the dinosaur head, like get it out of the hole?
It
Like,
has
just
exploded. It is no longer there.
Oh, okay. I wanted us to have to just like shove it back down into the hole. That would've been-
You can do so if it makes you happy. It
Okay.
unexplodes itself due to time, and you
Okay.
basically take the moray eel and shove it into the hole from whence
Yay.
it came. Lots of moray. You now have access to the hunger. What would you like to do next?
To enter the hunger.
Enter the hunger. Give me 5 minutes. Let's take a break. I need water. I will return.
Okay.
Brennan, give us a room tour. Also, I really
I
like
am-
your girls.
Thanks.
Oh my god, is that Mexicali?
I was telling Gilby all about the store where I got them.
Love that.
My room is a mattress on the floor and then all of my stuff against the wall.
Yes.
Nice.
Wow. Wow.
I actually
Wow.
have an ensuite bathroom
That's really nice.
with 2 sinks
Wow.
and a walk-in closet.
That's a house.
Really nice.
It
Those
is.
are
It's
hangers.
a really nice apartment. It's a little bit over my budget, but it is what I found.
Nice.
That's all that matters.
Sweet.
Are you excited? You're gonna start your new job tomorrow.
Wow.
Yeah, a job that I don't really want, but will pay me.
Money is good. Big
Money
fan
is
of
nice.
I also,
Checking money.
if I can open the blinds.
On the outside. Ugh.
Show us the view.
Oh, it's so great.
Yeah, I closed those blinds. Fuck that shit.
It's raining here, or it was earlier.
I'm on the 14th
Oh.
floor.
Whoa!
Do a flip.
You can see the ocean,
Oh wow.
kind of. Can you see that?
Sort of.
Wow!
There's a water there. Oh, that's a lot of water.
That's beautiful. I can't wait to visit.
You have an elevator?
Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
If Kieran
when I-
continues to moving to these beautiful places, I can't wait to continue to visit you every June.
I'm not even going to be invited. I'm just going to show up one day.
Seriously.
Yeah,
What's
just go
up,
up.
bitch?
The lease for this place, I like took over someone's lease when they moved out, so it's up in May.
That's nice though. So you don't have to pay or you don't have to bind yourself for a full year rate now.
Yeah. And he sold me his mattress. Nice.
Oh,
We appreciate.
nice.
What a nice young man.
Yeah. We do appreciate.
I got my water. I'm ready. Are you ready? I'm ready. You enter the Handi. Inside, you see Ruth parked outside of a tower. You see a very small man inside the console room, sort of poking things. Ruth, you do find door open buttons. It's not labeled, but you can infer, based on some of your techno wizardry, that the large lever will open and close the doors.
I see them, but I'm able to see them pouring out from the holes. So I'm gonna actually just. I'm not gonna. I'm gonna just let them. I'm not gonna fucking open the door for them to get crawled into the sides, into the walls, and then get crushed and whatever.
They won't get crushed. They'll just be trapped.
Yeah. So it's okay. I'm out of the road, but I'm not mischievous. Um, can I successfully turn off the security? Like, there's no more alarms blaring.
The
Like,
alarms are off. The security's off. You are safe.
okay. Can I start like looking for lights? Like, I want to start turning things on that aren't gonna shoot us.
Everything has been done in this universe.
Sure. But that aren't
That's a
gonna
joke.
shoot us.
That's fine. No, you turn on the floodlights. The hangars turn on. It whirs to life. You see some of the automated car robots start moving things from hangar to hangar. The life returns to this automated hangar bay dockyard.
Mhm.
Yeah,
There-
this place. Yes.
Is there anyone else? Is there signs that anyone else has been around?
Not
Recently?
in a long time. This place looks very abandoned.
I look for like the last logs of like final log or whatever,
You
if
do
there
see
are any.
You do see some logs. Let me describe the rest of the place now that you can see
Cool.
it. Actually, roll perception, all of you, and while I describe. The last log is something crudely thrown together by a corrupted username, and it mostly talks about finding and looking through the logs for residue materials, scrap, old ships. It sounds like this place used to be packed full of derelict ships, and they've been cannibalized and repurposed into something called the Rack of Terror. All right, Godfather.
Yes.
You see one of the few remaining doors in the back wall, which is basically like this massive concrete slab. You see a flickering blue light and a door that leads with a sign that says mainframe. All the other doors have been blocked or barricaded by rubble, but this one is slightly ajar, as if it's been opened recently.
This is a man-sized door?
It's a man-sized door.
Yeah,
I want to
for a
investigate the
man.
man-sized.
For a
I want to invest. Is this do we want to investigate the that door while Gelby is doing his thing?
You walk up to the door. You hear an eerie humming from the other side, and you see a blue faint light flickering from both the outside safety light and somewhere deep inside. The air feels charged with energy.
Before I get out of the robot,
Yes.
does like a scan tell us anything?
Although a lot of the walls are made of the same space steel that's blocking your radar, so you can't see past it. You get spikes of energy from the other side, but you're not sure what's causing it. Oh, my guitar. What would you like to do next, mein Freund?
I don't want to get out of the suit.
Get out of the suit.
But I'm getting the sense that we have to get out of this.
I'll get out of the suit and
I will
poke
reduce your
around.
size.
And if
And
anybody, if anybody would like to follow,
I'll
Dean,
follow,
is there any
not because I want to, but because I think I need to.
Dean, is there anything else in this gatehouse that I like? So I turned everything on. I know how to open and close the door. I know how to open and turn on turrets to kill us.
Yes.
Yes.
You basically anything else you see, like doors, security systems, like all the subsections, relate to the destroyed warehouses that are dilapidated and destroyed. You don't see any other major security systems other than the door and the turret itself.
Gotcha.
And most
Okay.
of the buttons that do say security don't seem to be been disconnected. Like someone learned to compare wire cutters to him.
Yeah, gotcha. And then where do I have radio communications with them outside of my
Yes.
robot?
Yes.
Okay.
You have short range.
And we're all chit chatting on the. We can.
Yes.
Where I see, Quack Duckingsworth, where I see Quack going into, like, is there anything I see like on my end about that, about information as to where he's going into?
It's the mainframe, so it seems to
Sure.
be the central hub. But you note that that area is devoid of security systems. So it's either
Gotcha.
a manual security system, but there's nothing electronic there.
Gotcha.
At
Okay.
least from the
So
gatehouse.
I will reiterate. I'll give that information to send in selfies to the group.
Okay.
And then I will take the axe in the security in the break glass if emergency. I'm gonna take that axe and now I'm gonna head on to my robot.
Okay. You're in your robot?
Yeah, I'll get in it.
Okay. You are standing in your giant robot looking over the remains of this tiny little dockyard.
Mhm.
All right. The rest of you, what are you doing?
let's go into the mainframe door.
Who's going into the mainframe door?
I'll go.
I'm gonna ask if you wanted someone to like stay on guard in a robot. But if Root is doing that, I can also back.
Could not be a bad idea in case we get like ambushed. Then we have at least 2 people out there to fight, and then the 2 of us can run back out.
Oh, and I found an explosion button. I say as I'm like taking the steps back down to like my robot.
Yeah.
We'll
Scribbled with crayon.
Hmm.
Good to know.
Good to know.
I can stay in the robot then.
So the 2 of you enter the mainframe. Okay. As you walk down the hall, this long sort of again the flickering blue light. The halls are cold metal. You hear your comms sputter, and you lose contact with those outside of the mainframe as you adventure deeper and deeper in. The door is still open. You sort of see the light of the hangar, but the further you go, the less you can hear them. And at a certain point, there's nothing. Up ahead, you see main access and 2 double doors. You enter the double doors. You see a couple other closets along the side, but they have nothing of interest in them except for like cleaning supplies, a couple like data servers, nothing fancy.
Sure. Seems like the way forward.
All right.
Main access is what we want.
You open the doors and enter the mainframe. As you see this shimmering column in the center that seems to have a shitload of energy pouring through it. And you see around the sides is several cameras. What look like cameras. And you sort of see like a couple of data access ports near the center and the terminal of some kind. Those of you not in the mainframe, you can step out if you want. This is going to be the next thing, so it might take a while.
Dean, can you remind me what we were looking for?
Information
Our
on
nemesis.
the pirate lord Morcus and his whereabouts and his new super open, the Rack of Terror.
Great.
I also
Yeah.
forgot.
I was like, wait, what am I looking for? Cool. Do I have a little USB drive?
You have a
maybe?
little USB drive, yeah.
Is there a place? Is there like a USB outlet?
Yeah, there's basically like a Dell laptop plugged into the mainframe sitting on a desk in
Oh.
the center of the room. Not
I want to plug
sponsored.
it.
You walked into the room.
Is there a DQ Blizzard sitting next to the
There is a
half
little.
tank sitting next
there's
to
a
the
little-
nice?
The two of you enter the room. I need you both to make charisma saving throws.
Oh no.
Oh!
2.
Good.
13.
How much?
13.
13? You are both affected by the hold person spell, essentially, as
Nice.
you sense energy course up from your feet and lock you in place. In the center, you see the laptop lift up on a mechanical arm and a little camera pop out. And you hear a loudspeaker play across the room, coming from everywhere and nowhere at once. And it says, yes, hello. Welcome. Who are you? Game, play game, yes.
Yes.
And you sort of see the numerous cameras that line the surrounding walls are sort of charged now with the glowing red energy. They might not be
Yeah.
cameras.
Yeah.
And as you look around, you also notice in the corner of the room there are several piles of ash. Game? Yes.
I think we have to play the game.
Game. Are you inquisitive? Clever?
No. I'm actually none of these things.
The cameras point at you. No game?
We'll play the game.
We'll play.
Question for question. You, me, question. Yeah. Question. And you see the laptop scroll through something akin to Google, and it looks up children's riddles.
Oh no.
Is that a cat?
That Guna did not like the idea of children's riddles.
What is used? What is yours, but mostly used by others?
Your name.
Good. You questions, yes, questions, answers. No questions? My turn then.
Oh, we're supposed to ask a question. Understood.
What
No, wait.
goes up
We have
but never comes back down? No answer?
No, I don't want to give a wise ass answer because I know you're gonna not accept it. Inflation?
In this economy, maybe, but no.
Classic children's riddle.
Taxes. As one of the cameras points at you and shoots you in the leg, you take 1 point of damage, as your leg is now seared. Maybe medium
How many
rare.
points of damage do I have as a person?
You have 4 hit points.
What about your age?
Is your phone open right now?
No.
Okay, cool. That's the answer. Yes. Good.
Yes!
Good. Question.
I liked my answer though.
Good answer, but wrong. Question. Yes.
Are Are you involved in the construction of the Rack of Terror?
Yes. Big ship, big gun. Very cool.
Big gun.
Now, questions. I go around the world, but never leave the corner. What am I?
You're on Zoom meetings.
Range! It shoots a fucking laser down the hall and it bounces off your robot's leg. It does no damage.
Can we shout answers down the hallway?
You can join them if you want.
Join us.
I feel like at some point, if they don't come out and we don't hear anything, I would want to go in and be like, "Are you okay?"
Good fam.
Not okay. I don't know this riddle.
I'm just swinging around my axe outside, chopping stuff.
I walk into the
Answer?
Give us a minute. Give us a minute to think.
Okay. And you see the laptop sort of just spin around the central column.
Can you repeat the riddle?
I go around the world, but never leave the corner. What am I?
Is it the horizon?
Good answer, but no. Will not shoot you, though.
Thanks.
Very clever.
Is it like the border of a map?
Also good answer, but no. No. Good enough,
Is it
whatever.
the
Sure.
pole? No.
No!
My answer.
You get shot. Lose 1 hit point. We will take those other answers.
Dude, at some
They're
point,
okay.
I'm gonna start believing that you have it out for my character specifically.
That might just be your pure intelligence stat hurting working against you.
Wow.
Did you hear how Dean just called me dumb?
Wow.
You did say 1,000 feet, half of 1,000 feet was 600 feet earlier.
But I corrected myself and I told you where I got the 600 feet.
Okay, answer. We'll take questions, yes.
Wait, what was it? I'm not gonna ask that question.
Who are you?
We, friends, part of station. Many moons, many cycles. Work here. We are friends. Make things smooth. Build ships. Now, question. And it scrolls through its website.
What was the intended answer for the last one?
Stamp.
Oh.
Quick, read the
A
answer
stamp.
off of his glasses.
He doesn't have glasses. No, he does. He's got like birth control glasses.
What did you call them?
Birth
I was thinking
control glasses.
I was thinking a globe, like a, because you leave it in a. Corner.
No,
That's
that's where
clever.
my head was, and I was like,
No, Dean's gonna shoot me if I say that.
If I drop a yellow hat into the Red Sea, what does it become?
what?
Wet.
Yes! Good. Question, yes?
Where is the MacGuffin? I forgot what we were looking for.
What is MacGuffin?
The
Do
Rack
not
of
like
Terror.
that question.
Where is the Rack of Terror?
Ooh, inside. Here, inside. You have 2 more questions. After my 2 questions. Yes? And then you win. Or you lose. Yes? I am always at the dinner table. But you do not get to eat me. What am I?
Utensils.
Yes! Question?
Actually, that's a pretty Eurocentric question. Some cultures don't eat with utensils.
The lasers point at you.
I'm just pointing out that maybe you should expand your diversity.
Is that your question? That is your question.
No, that's not
Unfortunately,
my
I am
question.
programmed
No.
by Americans. Therefore, I am inherently racist.
Okay, fair enough.
My turn.
That wasn't a question. That was a statement.
What goes into a bird bath but never gets wet?
The water.
Is water wet?
Another
No.
question.
Good answer, but no. I will still going to shoot you though. You take 1 point of damage as you get blasted in the left foot. No paradoxes here. Stupid.
Is it sunlight?
I'll take it. That's good. That's pretty good. No, but yes. What is your question?
I lean over to everybody else and really quietly whisper, "Who's the fucking again? Who's the guy we're looking for again?"
Orcus, the pirate lord.
Yes.
Yes. Where is he? Where is the pirate lord?
Inside. Here. You can say hi now. Goodbye. As the thing powers down.
Hey, what was the answer to that last riddle?
The bird shadow.
That
Fuck
sucks.
Nonsense.
Thanks for taking sunlight because that shadow one sucks. Sorry.
I'm sorry you don't like 50 children's riddles. 50
Ooh.
best riddles for kids with answers.
See, the one with the yellow hat into the Red Sea, what does it become? That one's gold. That was genius. I'm like, oh my god, my perceptions have been shattered. But like, what goes into a bird bath and doesn't get wet? Oh, air, sunlight, fucking carbon dioxide. Like, that's so lame. Like, that to me is lame. Anyways.
The robot comes
Lame.
back to life and shoots you one more time. It doesn't do any damage to your robot, but it's out of spite. You hear sirens start to go off. The station begins to shake, and you feel the room start to cave in. Ruth, you see up in the guard tower, red warning lights flash. As you notice the walls start to tremble.
Can I fly up in my robot and like peek in? Like, what is
Yeah.
the flashing?
The big explosion button is shaking. And
I didn't
flashing.
press it. I didn't press it. Time to go.
I think we all should run. Are we no longer held person?
You are no longer held. You are free to run. The lasers have powered down. You should probably run as the core where the robot was starts shaking and sparking and rattling.
Back to the robots.
You sprint down the hall as you hear a massive.
I'm going to start. I'm gonna fly over to like the hole, and I'm waiting for those two to get into their suits. And when they do, I'm gonna cast haste on. Wait, can I upcast it to do more?
No, you can pick more people.
Person?
I think.
No, you can't upcast it. Fuck. All right. Well, I can't choose one. All right, never mind.
Oh, wait a second. I have a question.
Yes.
If we had stone skin on, does that mean, because Dale and I both had stone skin, would we still
You would
gotten
take
shot?
half of 1 damage, rounded up.
Lame.
Here's
I'm filing a complaint.
You can try. Anyways, the station is collapsing. What do you want to do?
Leave.
Leave.
The doors are shut. There is a tiny hole at the end, but you see rubble from the asteroid itself starting to cave in and slowly start covering up the hole. as the door itself is
Oh.
sort of crumpling in on itself.
That
yeah,
sucks.
that there.
Can I like the gatehouse tower?
Yeah.
I'm assuming it's glass.
Yeah.
Can I just like shoot the glass and yeet myself in instead of running 10 flights of stairs up?
Do you want to dive out of your cockpit or something?
Yeah. Like
Roll
but like into the gatehouse.
acrobatics or athletics beat a 10, and you can use your robot stats.
Oh, cool. Acrobatics.
As the robot yeets you.
Athletics is +5.
You do so. You through the glass as the robot sort of lurches forward, sending you careening through the gatehouse door or the window.
I want to hit open door.
You slam the big lever forward, and you see very slowly the massive gate starts creaking open. It's about 100 feet wide right now as you hear an explosion from behind you. As you see rubble from the roof as the roof starts caving in. Giant chunks of metal and stone begin crashing down into the hangar bay right in front of your guys' faces. There's a small opening, and you don't have to dodge rocks while going. Would you like to try to escape, or do you want to wait for the door to open a little bit wider? Because right now, if you make a dash, it's going to be a higher difficulty than if you wait a little bit. But you don't know what's going to happen if you wait.
Do we still have stone skin? Yes. It's an hour, right?
It applies to your robot, not your squish body, unfortunately.
Oh, we haven't even made it out of the mainframe door yet. Is that what you're saying?
No. You guys are out the mainframe door. You are running towards your robots right now, but you are dodging rocks while you go. And then you're going to have to take the robot to the main door.
Gotcha.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Rope trick.
Yeah.
Does I know attacks and spells can't cross through into the extra dimensional space,
Yeah.
but like, is it a horrible idea to be in a little extra dimensional pocket while there's explosions happening?
No, it's not a bad idea at all.
Then I'm going to jump back into my robot, and then I would like to cast rope trick to fit all of us into a little extra dimensional pocket, and maybe we can wait out the explosion.
How long does it last? An hour?
An hour
Okay. You
multiplied by 100, which is
No.
100.
Time is still linear. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. You make a small pocket dimension, a wormhole, and you dive your robot through. The rest of you need to get to your robot. Roll a dexterity saving throw, DC 15, to not get hit by falling rocks.
Like, I'm scared.
Commit to the rope trick.
It's commoner stats, so it's just
Commoner
a straight,
stats.
It's just a
Wait,
straight
can I,
D20.
before we do this is stupid. I'm just gonna, can I cast Stone Skin again, twin spelled on our commoner bodies?
Fuck it, your robot can do that. It's on autopilot, yes.
Great.
They would take half of whatever damage is rounded up.
Robots are on autopilot. Can't they just come and protect us? Can't they just come to us?
That also works. Do you want to do that?
Yeah.
Aren't you?
Why
But
wouldn't we
aren't
do
you?
that?
No, I thought you were in a human-sized like hallway.
You also
Yeah,
have
but
giant
at least, like,
robots.
It's like bringing the car to the front of the store so that you don't have to walk through the rain.
Yeah.
We do
You
that.
do
like-
you do what you were taught in South California elementary school during earthquakes. Where back in early 2000s, you hide underneath the door frame as you wait for your Uber to pick you up. As the giant robots roll dexterity saving throw for your giant robots as they might get hit by falling debris. DC 15. You're good.
Yes.
19.
Sorry, robots.
You're good.
No!
You're bad. take 2d8 bludgeoning damage as you get clobbered. Your robot.
No.
Hit and hit. It still makes it to you, but the paint is now stuffed.
Oh,
You take 10 damage.
No, I want to take
exploding.
yours.
It's too late. You already rolled. Things are exploding. What do you do now? I'm going crazy.
we saw Ruth
Yes,
My
you
hand's
see
outside of.
waving at you guys.
just waving a hand outside of a little pocket wormhole. Yeah, let's go over there. Let's do it.
Me and the
Okay.
robot.
Yes, you are in your robots. You enter the potted dimension, and from the potted dimension, you watch as the asteroid right around the base splits in half like an egg, and out of it emerges something truly enormous. A massive pirate spaceship cobbled together with a giant cannon sitting in the front mouth of some antediluvian creature. Some gigantic skull mounted on the front of the ship as it soars out of the asteroid and sort of parks itself in front of you.
I don't like it.
Hold on, I have to fucking... How do I do this? Hold on, let me look
I'm
at
bringing
something.
up the rope so they can't just see the rope outside of.
Boss fight, blah 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 blah. Okay, you hear over the radio system. Ha ha ha! I see you. As you see standing in the bridge of this massive ship, Mortis, the pirate lord.
No. Not
Little
Mortis.
blizzards, come out and
Here, I want to
play.
see him.
He's on the ship. He's really tiny. He's a normal sized person. He's over here.
Oh, that?
Yeah, it's over here. He's
That's
actually.
what I was supposed to be scared of?
Put your fucking characters on the token on the map thing. Fuck God. Jesus.
So small. Oh my God.
All right. Let me
where
add.
where should we be? Like far away?
Far
closer?
to the right. As far to the right as you can. Let me
Okay.
put this thing into the initiative order.
Wait, why are we far to the right? We were in the middle of where it exploded.
Oh, you guys can be closer if you want. I don't recommend it
Yeah.
though.
What the fuck is
Uh-oh.
this?
Whoops.
What was that?
Don't worry about it. It's the stat block for the ship.
Is a dinosaur?
Worse.
All right. On the rack of terror, you see giant turrets sort of lining the bridge and the ship itself. You also see the massive cannon at the front. What? Well, first, anybody, roll for initiative. Ba-dum bum bum ba-da-da-dum dum da-dun dun dun da-da-da-da-dun.
I rolled 11.
11 in this economy.
I know.
Okay. The Rack of Terror rolls a 3. Oh no. Okay. All right. I'm gonna put you guys in. You got 11. Okay. Is everyone ready?
Yes, but it's also 258, right?
Yeah. If now is a bad time, we can just say you all won and we all went home.
Oh no, I'm just saying like I can't stay any later. But like if we want to just save the boss fight for next time.
That works.
Yeah, we can pick this up another time.
All right. On the next exciting episode of Dragon Ball Z, oh, Mallory's gone, so hold on. Blah, blah, blah. The Rack of
Thanks
Terror.
for letting me have 800 ounces of acid.
Yeah. pretty dope, isn't it? You're muted. You're muted. You're muted. You're muted. You're muted.
Sorry. What
We're
rang our
go-
doorbell? I don't know why, and Kai freaked out.
She's a dog.
It was really loud.
We're doing a tall parade now. I didn't realize it would take that long, but my apologies. It's very cool. We'll pick up next week on the exciting episode of Dragon Ball Z. You guys will fight the Rack of Terror and hopefully defeat Mortis, the Pirate Lord. So thank you for joining me on today's episode. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. I hope work goes swimmingly, and I hope you don't drink so much that you forget who you are. It's going to be a good week. I'll see you all next time.
So specific.
Bye.
I was drinking since
Peace.
2 p.m. yesterday. Bye.
Bye.
Later,
everybody.
Thank you. Bye. Hope you had fun. Bye. You want to play Terraria?
Yeah.
All right, let me end the stream. Bye.
Yeah. Also, let me. I'm gonna bounce from the Discord for just a few minutes to like get a drink and everything.
Yes.
So
Yes.
I'll be back.
Oh, bye.